Hello.
Hey.
Two, three, four, five, six, 2, 8. I updated the slides. First of all, before we start, I figure we can kind of clarify some perspectives. Which is about the issue or the expectation of the group. Right, we said the group will do blind prog, but I think everyone has different definition of blind prog and from what point to how the process of what portion is blind, I guess. So I figure we should talk about it so we're all on the same page and can move forward with that mindset. Anyone want to start? Anyone here?
I mean, I'll say that the actions Wednesday night have me strongly considering leaving the group. I think that was very unfair and unreasonable.
Okay, so that we don't make the same mistake
That's
again.
super vague. I don't know what that means.
Can you,
Half-
from your
Half the group deciding to go decide and spoil solutions. I'm not blaming Dark here. I'm blaming the 3 who decided they wanted to go discuss them, interrogate, whatever it was. That to me was breaking a core principle of the group.
Well, I think that's why
you
we need
didn't
to
tell
wait.
it to
Hold on,
people
hold
who
on,
were unwilling.
hold on. That's why we need to clarify because I think everyone has a different point of what point is blind and what point is not. Because some people probably
if we wanted to change how we are just dealing with blind prog,
well,
that
I think
should be discussed as a group,
yeah,
not
that
just done unilaterally outside of the group.
well, that's where I'm starting off, right? Because everyone has a different perspective of what blind prog means. Okay, are you saying, you know, when you look at all the mechanics and then we figure out a solution, or is it after we clear, or is it like once we start getting the hang of the mechanic. At what point is it? I think that portion is not clear. Right? So we were stuck in Giants for 3 raids, and you know, is that considered we're still in blind, or you know?
I
I think we
I
should
wasn't
clarify all that.
seeing I wasn't seeing people even attempting to do what we had listed as the strategy.
But
That's
what was
people
listed?
weren't.
It was
and people weren't giving other suggestions. So sure, we needed to discuss something there, but the solution is not.
Okay.
We
Okay,
needed to
that-
discuss. People weren't willing to discuss. People just decided, let's go get an answer. And
What do
that
you
to
mean
me
by
is-
willing to discuss? Because you need to start with a proposition first.
I
This is
wasn't
not on me,
clear.
Roro. I'm sorry. Goodbye. I can't deal with this.
Okay, sounds good.
Raid cancelled. Can I go play Genshin?
Yep, see you later. Well, you might want to stick around because my
Yeah.
thing is that there was multiple times on Wednesday I was constantly saying we need to fix this strat, like we need a better strat for this. And I'm like, well, no one's proposing anything, and I made it clear that I didn't want to come up with a strategy for it because it was not clean. And I was saying this all throughout the raid night. I don't know
I
if you
will-
were there. You probably weren't there because you hopped off of Discord at some point.
Frey definitely wasn't there because yeah, he hopped off Discord the moment we zoned into the final tier or final raid.
Yeah.
But I want to say Roro did bring that up multiple times because he realized the strategy was very flawed. People were getting clipped trying to
No,
get
well, it's not
into.
clip. It's we can't
getting
it's
to the
too
final
far from
position.
the knockback, right? Like,
Yes,
it's too
that's what I'm
far
Yeah,
from
saying.
we were
knockback.
falling left and right.
The initial couple of runs, yes, people were getting clipped. So it's like it's messy. It's not clean, and it's not easy to execute. So it's like I kept saying like we need a better strat for this, and then my response, my answer to that was just silence. Like no one's proposing anything. No one's even like, hey, we need to stop. Let me like let me like draw something up or come up with something, right? And this is all like throughout today, throughout Wednesday, throughout Thursday, throughout Friday. There's no one comes up with a solution except for Peanut. Right? Peanut's the only one that comes with a diagram, but then like when she comes up with a diagram, she fucking bugs me about it. Constantly. So I'm like, where's the discussion here? Like where is this like group discussion that we're supposed to be talking about? Because there typically is no discussion. Right? There's typically like here's a strat, people look at it, we just execute it, right? If there's a discussion, it usually happens about mechanics during raid, and we just come up with like a makeshift solution most of the time, right? And if it works out nicely, then it's great. But if it's in a case like this, like Giants, where it's not nice, like it's messy, and it was the solution we came up with in the last like 20 minutes of raid, like just to get through it, then we need a better solution. But there's nothing being proposed, and no one's proposing anything. And I made it full clear. Like you weren't there, probably you weren't there Friday, but I made it full clear Thursday. But I made it full clear I didn't want to do it. And then so as a result, like after raid on Wednesday, I was like, like just during break, I think I was like, hey, what is the strat? Because I just want to know, right? Because I don't want to solve this. And if anybody like comes up with a proposition, I'm gonna do the same thing I did Peanut. I'm gonna ask some questions, right? Like I always ask Peanut questions. I never give her a solution. I'm like, hey, why did you do it like this? Why did you do that? Did you consider this mechanic or you're missing something here? I never give a solution, so whether I know the answer or not, it doesn't matter. And the thing is, like, has anyone proposed a solution since Wednesday? No. The answer is no.
Peanut did.
No, but Peanut has been like, I've been talking to Peanut like, hey, no one's proposed anything, but the people who are having problems with it aren't saying anything. There's this want for a group discussion, but someone needs to start the discussion, right? Like you can't depend on me to start it every time because I'm sick of having to start it every time. Like there's a resource in front of me. There's nothing special about this particular giant mechanic, right? Like we know what's happening, we know what it is. It's a matter of just like going into a drawing and just like their trial error until we figure it out. Right? It's like it's not interesting. It's like it's just tedious work at this point. And if you want to, if you enjoy like, you know, talking about this discussion about like positioning and whatnot, then yeah, you need to start the conversation, right? Like that's the thing. Like Mizu, Shu, Miku, Peanut, I don't think they really have an interest in starting the conversation. I think they're perfectly fine just, you know, just following whatever strategy is proposed, right? Like that's fine with them. So like the people who want to come up with a strategy need to come up with something. Like you have to propose something, so we then, if we have an issue with it, we can discuss it, or if we don't have an issue with it, we just go with it. I think, for example, like last night, I think Pina was talking about this, like the Shiva, Ice Circles, and Mizu, right? So she proposes her intentions. Mizu looks at it and be like, okay, I'm gonna do this in that case. Like we will adjust, and then that's how you start a strategy discussion. Sure, it's like it's a small thing, it's a two-man discussion, but that like someone has to propose something, and then that way the other person can be like, okay, I like this, or I don't like this, or if you do this, then I'll do something else in order to adjust for you. But I know your intentions. But when no one speaks up, it's like, well, then who's coming up with a strategy, or are we just gonna bash our heads on it until we clear? Because I'm unwilling to bash my head against it until we clear, because it's like, well, it's just a waste of time. Like we were stuck. We saw Lions Sunday of last week. It's now Friday. Like we didn't make any progress on Wednesday, even though it was like an hour and a half. We were in there hour and a half. We saw no progress. We saw the exact same things we saw Sunday. Why was that? Because we went into Giants without a clear strategy. We went into Lions without a clear strategy. But did we learn anything new? No, we didn't learn anything new. It's all the same. It's all the same stuff. You could have looked at the video on Sunday and it would have been the same thing. And there has been no strategy, you know, discussion for positioning on Lions since then. Except what, Peanut posted one thing on Lions, but it's the same thing. It's like, who posted it? Peanut. Why is it Peanut's job to post it if you want a group discussion? Has anyone commented on her discussion for Lion strats? Peanut, has anyone commented on your Lion positions? Peanut, hello?
Not yet.
Yeah, so where's this group discussion that we're all so gung-ho about? Peanut has a strategy for Lions. No one's commented on it. So where is this discussion? Hello?
Well, for one, there is we need to clarify the definition of blind, but at the same time, I kind of messaged Astral last week after our last raid and said, hey, do you have any suggestions for Giants and Lions? Because I feel like we need to clean it up. And then, you know, his thing was like, well, I don't want to be burdened by, I don't want to be responsible for coming up with a strat. It should be a group discussion. So we did discuss it in raid. We did discuss in raid, but you know, it was like, okay, tentatively we'll get through this, right? But we definitely needed to go further, because as I was watching the video, you know, for Lions, there's a cleave that happens during, or half room cleave that happens that time. The strategy we were saying was like, go to the edge of the lion and then just cleave it out, but it wasn't gonna work because there's no time to get there, right? So then when I looked at the video and laid out, oh, what we discussed, it probably is not gonna work. You know, it was probably okay to get through the night, but we needed to come up with something. So that's where I wanted to, you know, I spoke with Astral, I spoke with Frey, and then, you know, kind of wanted to see where they were at in terms of thoughts. So I know there was like frustration over this with Astral throughout the week, and you know, I'm sorry it happened this way, but I think there's a lot of things that we should be on the same page in terms of, I guess, how we define, how we view blind prog, as well as how we want to come out, what is our process of strategy construction, so that we can have a meaningful discussion. You know, who's going to initiate it, what's going to trigger it, how we're going to come up with a solution. I think all this time, probably in most fights, Jiggle suggested, but now that Jiggle is not here, so, you know, okay, I'll just suggest it when I want a clarification for myself. I usually make one, but yeah, do you guys have any thoughts on that?
I think anyone should be able to raise the discussion in terms of strategy.
Yeah.
Like
so
when
the thing about like, I don't want to be responsible for a strat. It's just like someone needs to make a call in the end, right?
At
Yeah.
least initiate it, right? That we have to start
No,
somewhere.
no. Like you need to choose a strat in the end. You can have all the discussion you want. In the end, someone needs to decide like this is the strat we're doing. And like that's gonna fall on somebody, right? Like no matter what, it's either gonna fall on the group leader, Peanut, or like whoever proposed it. Like this is what we're doing. Let's go.
Right, but we're not even at the point of okay, who's gonna take a responsibility for a strat that we're gonna execute. We don't even have ideas, right?
Yeah,
we're not
or
even
propose
there yet. So,
Or propose something that's better or like more coherent, like just more consistent so that we can just push through a mechanic.
I mean, we don't even have we haven't been able to have a discussion like, hey, we kind of have an idea of what's going on with Lion, but we are dying after the first breath every time, right? So there's something wrong. We haven't even got a discussion even further than that. So I feel very uncomfortable about the Giants and Lions because I was dying to unavoidable stuff because of, knockback distance or the fire breath that's coming towards me or whatnot. I mean, Lion and Giants is just, I think, one trigger. These things triggered our conversation and what we need to clarify as a group. So, that's what I want to do. Clarify to make sure that we don't disappoint, or as much as possible, we can meet in the middle ground to make sure that everyone's happy
You
with
know,
the group.
Peanut, I did tell you, let's see. You should propose, but I have an idea for a very easy way to do round 1. If it's better than your proposal, I'll bring it up. So I looked at your toolbox, right? And it was way better than my idea, so I didn't bring anything up.
Yeah, well, at least you tried.
If you
right?
want
Like,
me
you
to-
had- you were going to.
If you wanted me
propose
to
something, right?
give you like confirmation that your idea was better, then I probably should have done that. But I thought it was implicit, right?
No,
didn't
it's
say anything,
fine,
so
but at least you tried.
for
Like
you
I'm
to-
okay with you trying. Like if you propose something, but like
your
what
strat
I'm
just being
getting at
better
is if
than
you
ours.
don't propose
even have
anything
anything
at
to
all,
say
then I have an
about
issue
the
with
strat.
it.
I think what was the bigger issue is Roro explicitly I felt like he was kind of screaming it, but
I made demands of the group, and they were not. met.
yeah. Well, I wouldn't even
So-
call it demands. You were literally saying like, "Hey, can we find a better strat?" Like that's it, plain as simple as that. And everyone just gave you silence, and we were just continuing to do the same things. I think what we should have said as a group is we should have stopped and just either gone through the whole process, doing the toolbox, saying this is how the mechanical happens, what position, like literally stop progging, stop playing the game, toolbox it, right? And
Well,
we have to
maybe-
set a time. We
That's
set
the
aside time for that.
thing.
Somewhere along the lines, we have to set time for that because
No, but that's the thing, right? Most of the group, I would say, is relatively passive, right?
yes,
Like
Well,
that's
here's the
that's
thing.
just a
Who's the main
statement.
people contributing to strats? It used to be Roro, me, and Jiggle. Astrel also
Yeah.
commenting on some suggestions. Sometimes Shu goes in, Mizu goes in, sometimes Miku
Well,
goes in.
everyone will
But in the
comment here and there.
the main suggestors would be Astrel, Frey, Roro, and Jiggle. So what happens when Frey cannot participate because Frey has to drop because he doesn't want to get spoiled? And what happens when Roro quits the group? Just Roro.
Or Jiggles quits the group.
Jiggle quits the groups because
Well, Josh quit the group, and then Jiggles quit the group, and then now it's all on Peanut now. It's like I'm
And
like,
I
well,
can't
Frey's not
contribute because
here.
I'm outside of the voice
I
chat.
forget that you're not in voice chat.
So
Well,
at that
you
point, the only
don't-
person who can put forward a strat would be not Ken. Sorry, the only person who exhibits like intentions of initiating strat discussion and is in the voice chat is Roro. So is that a call for everyone else to be more active in putting up strats? Is that a call that we should probably stop doing blind prog? I don't know. I'm just justifying why you felt that there was less contribution to the group discussion than there usually is.
Yeah, sounds about right, I would say.
So, just to be put, like, my interpretation of what Roro was saying last night, like, he was saying we weren't, or I heard it as, like, we weren't executing the Lion strat. Or not the Lion strat, we weren't executing the Giant strat properly, and people were dying.
No.
It-
It wasn't
it-
an
Well,
execution.
I mean, that's how I interpreted it. So I was like, does everybody understand it? Like, I was able to execute our plan, so that's why I was
say,
like, we
I
could
do have
just
to
keep
put
doing it.
I feel like I should put this out there. Because this is past tense now. The strat we had was flawed. Highly flawed.
Well, it's the knockback, right? Number 4
Yeah,
knockback on
That's
the
the
north
problem.
side. It's
That's
a very
the one.
far
That's the
distance.
big problem. Week 1 strat, and I'm comfortable bringing this up because Peanut strat is better than week 1 strats. Just because it does count the knockback for both sides. Week 1 strats were still centered. It just was that laser beams, the first beam was aimed based on the cleave, the second and third beam were based straight north, and the final beam was based on where you're going to get knocked back from. Instead of being up near the middle the entire time.
So we
So they
tried.
just made it less, like,
So that's
just as
that.
messy about.
Well, I knew there was something we need to fix because I was number 4th north, and then there was just no way with my sprint on and moving right away. I
Yeah.
wasn't gonna get there. So
No,
But
same thing. I
putting-
think I was also in that position. Right, I was number 4 the run after that.
yeah, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
saw
had
Mizu
to-
fly off. But putting
I
giants,
felt-
putting
I felt I
giants.
needed to stay silent until you guys figured that out.
Okay,
Until
but-
you figured out that it was wrong,
Oh, it
essentially.
was wrong from like the beginning of the night, dude.
Yeah, but no one really called it out.
No, I called
Um,
it out like first run.
But
The
but okay,
knockback.
but look, wait, putting
Okay.
it. Let's put the giants and lions aside because that's that's just what triggered this conversation. But that's not where, right? I mean, we're gonna have to talk about overall process of how we want to handle this as a group, rather than what are we gonna do with lions and giants, right? That's the next step. So maybe Frey, do you want to share what your perspective of what
Oh,
you
boy.
imagine of your blind prog
Um,
and how?
So the next Savage tier is gonna be like a million years from now, but if we lose a person and we gotta look for trials, we have to immediately stop doing the fight blind, because I disagree fully with people's conceptions of what a spoiler is, and I don't wanna have to quit VC every time we try someone out new.
Yeah.
So at the point we lose someone,
Okay.
we gotta stop doing blind. That's the main
Okay.
proposition here. For the rest of this tier, I propose we.
Well, we're practically through this gateway fight, right? Just looking at the time overall.
The thing is, I really don't want to get the final fight spoil. I really want to do the final fight blind because it's a final
Has
fight, right? It usually has
Lilith
mechanics
gone
like
into it?
temporal stasis, and
Oh,
Lily-
Lilith, have you got into it?
no.
The
I have
final...
not got into the fight, but due to week 1 prog, I have seen the final fight.
But have you studied strats for that part?
Have I? No, but I was the one who had to write up. For week 1 prog, I was the one making the strats for my group and for documenting all the abilities and what they did. I had
so
to
you pretty
go
much
through
know the
that
entire...
fight. I had to go through that fight with a fine-tooth comb because there was no guys out.
Okay, so you're definitely you know too much even past. The
Oh,
part.
Lord.
I know the fight too much because I went and I had to do it. I was essentially 9th manning the fight.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, that's way too much information. So, when we make it to the final fight, I'm gonna still have to be outside of voice chat, to do the fight blind.
I'm
right?
not gonna give you information on the fight or call out how to do things.
The thing is, Lily, you as a member of our group, you want to participate in discussion. You wanna be a member of a group, right? And
Yeah.
my conception of what a spoiler is does not allow that, because you know what the fight is, and I don't want to tell you oh, you cannot participate in the discussion. That doesn't make sense.
Oh, what's your conception of a spoiler in that case? Or like you need to clearly set out the lines. Like you can't just this vague understanding of spoiler is what's. The
Well, I
issue,
thought I was
right?
clear, but I'm gonna say it again. I think if a person has information on something and they say anything, that's a spoiler. Even if they say, "Oh, the weather's good today," if we're in the
Even
context,
if we've seen it.
even if we've seen it, of course, because here's the thing: we might miss it, even if we see it, even if we saw it in the video, right? Even if we have been through that part, we might miss it.
So as a bit of a piece of information though, I didn't get this from guides. I got this from watching videos and dissecting the shit out of them.
Yeah, I mean,
watch a guide.
Frey wants that experience for himself.
Yeah, I know.
He doesn't.
But it is part of. But what I'm saying is that is part of the.
So I'm
group
like, there's like a
thing.
weird.
I can delay it by however long you want, but
Like that's just.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
but
know,
let's
it just,
say,
it
for
feels
example-
odd to me, but I mean, like, I guess if it makes
Let's
sense
say-
to you.
Let's say we're progging Autovest, right? Have you done Autovest, Lilith? Omega?
Talking what?
O12S, the
Which
Omega
one?
fight from last
O12S.
expansion.
O12S. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Hello World. So let's say we are currently progging through Hello World 1, and you, having seen through the entire fight on your own, you know Hello World 2 is coming, and you know what Hello World is going to throw into the mix that makes it so we gotta change up our strats. At that point, you participating on the discussion would implicitly lead us to a solution that is effective for Hello World 2.
Except that I'd be intending to not try to lead that discussion. I'd be intending to only help you figure out what the mechanics do. For
Yeah, of
instance,
course.
you can actually look in the event log and
Okay, so
highlight
let me ask a
the
question.
battle log, highlight abilities, and it shows what the ability supposedly does.
So
That's
if
the
Lilith
information I give
Yeah.
you.
brings
Objective
up the fact that the
information.
boss can move during the two giants on this current fight, is that a spoiler?
Yes.
Why?
Because she has more information on the fight that we do, and her bringing
That the boss
up-
can move?
yeah, because I mean everyone can see that, right? Everyone can see that the boss can move, but her bringing in attention to that specific fact gives weight to that fact, and also
So what's the difference if I said that the boss can move?
because you don't have the same amount of experience as she has, and you don't have the same knowledge of the fight as she has.
But
So
she's a
Okay,
tank.
but
She
alright,
knows the boss
so then let
turns,
me put
right?
this. Like, we know that the boss can move because of the fact that we've had issues with Rapturous Reach facing east.
And also the fact that
It's
with
just that we
all
didn't bother to
do
put together the
stuff-
dots. Or we just didn't bother to, put that
yeah,
together.
I
right?
completely understand why people would not consider that a spoiler, right? Because it's information that we have access to. And the reason I do consider it a spoiler, it's simply because it comes from someone who has experience and knowledge in the fight. Does that make sense? It's like,
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me
understand your
because, like,
concern,
it
but-
Lily says, "Oh, the boss can." Like, it's sort of like we know the boss can move, but by you saying it, then you like realize, oh, that's kind of sort of a hint.
Well, Exactly, yeah, yeah.
You guys remember when we first got there how I didn't move to avoid
Well, you weren't.
spoiling
You weren't
that
the main
solution.
tank. Right.
I
Restrel was the main
was the
tank,
main
and it
tank.
was rotating
I was the
constantly.
main tank that pull because
Was it?
Estrel had died.
Oh no, one of the runs after where there was like
Yeah,
a discussion where you
Estrel-
were like, "Do you want me to vote?"
I mean, let's take a step back here. So,
Yeah.
so what we're talking about, like, Roro's bringing up that we want more than Roro coming up the strats. Frey would normally fill that role, but due to circumstances that are nobody's fault, Frey is going to stay out of voice chat.
If you want
So,
me,
so
I
what?
can
So
see
where do
that.
we go from here? And I think Frey or Roro
If you want
have to.
me- If you want me out of voice chat, I can be out of voice chat, but that will mean I can't react in time all the time.
In my
I
opinion,
think-
Alright,
everyone in
yeah.
the group should be in the voice chat.
Yeah,
We
Or
need
I
to
just
find a
wanna
happy medium.
or
I just
else
want to
there's no
try to be
point.
fair to everyone, right? So, being fair to Lilith, she comes into the group, she has information on the fight. She is still like, uh, she should be allowed to participate in the group conversation. She should be allowed to prog with the group in a content manner, right? And to be fair to myself, I am looking very, very forward to both fights, Eden's Promise and the final fight. And I think I really don't want to be spoiled, and that's why I think I'm justified in not being in voice chat so I don't get spoiled under my conception of what a spoiler is. So if you guys think that is incompatible with the way we have to prog through the tier, then we should discuss that. So to reach a compromise that is better than what we currently have, where I stay out of voice chat.
Let's brainstorm. What can we do that meets everybody's expectation?
Honestly,
my-
I don't know, and that's why I haven't suggested anything.
My opinion on this is that we can't have people out or like partially out, or else like it's not a group, right? Like you're playing on your own.
Yeah, pretty much.
And like nobody wanted Lumi to be out of the group. Like nobody planned for it. It just happened. But now we have to live with it. And we all wanted Lilith to join us. And we already knew ahead of time what that meant.
Oh,
Yeah, when I
about
told you
what-
guys that I wanted Lil in the group, I also
So-
put out the precedent that I would
Yeah,
be
you're gonna be out of
outside
voice
voice chat. Yeah, so I told you guys that.
No, that's fine. But you know, let's come up with different options and see what we can come up with a compromise.
Well, okay, let me ask. Have I spoiled anything for you, Frey? So far? Because I haven't talked to you since like whenever you left voice chat anyway. So have I spoiled anything for you?
I don't think you
Since
have,
we've
because the
been-
only thing you spoiled yourself was on the Lions, and we haven't talked since then.
So would it have mattered if I know what the lion strat is?
Yes.
Well,
For
'cause-
today?
but I haven't. But no, but I haven't said anything about it, and I haven't commented to you about it.
If you do know what it is, and
But I haven't said anything. Like currently, so far tonight, I haven't said anything. And currently, I've seen Peanut strat, and I haven't said anything to that about that, except the fact that Rapturous Reach doesn't come from center. But I think that's a pretty obvious thing, right? Like I don't
yeah.
need
the-
to get anything
the-
from Lilith to tell you that Rapturous Reach doesn't come from center. So
Yeah,
my knowledge of like whatever the ideal quote unquote ideal strat would be, I haven't spoiled anything yet, right? I haven't said anything about those strats
yeah.
anyways. Like
I have
regardless.
not feel spoiled by what you said, if that's your question.
Yes. So like that's how I plan on continuing. Like whether I know it or not, like I'm not even gonna propose. Like I'm not interested in proposing a strategy right now, right? Like right now, like whenever Peanut asks something, I'm just like, no, like, dude, like this doesn't work this way. Like Rapturous Reach doesn't come from center. Like that's all I've said. Like that's not really particularly a spoiler. And that's all I really intend on doing. So like I don't particularly see it
that
like
that might be problematic, because Rapturous Reach doesn't come from center is a thing from before being spoiled on the Lions mechanic, right? Or the
no,
Giants
we
mechanic.
saw it. No,
No,
we saw
no,
it. We,
no, but like it's just this thing. It's
Astral-
just I already know like what it is.
Astral at one point was the main tank for that phase. The first pull I was main tank because Astral died.
yeah,
and
but
I
like
picked up
it's
the
like
boss.
it's a typical
He d-
boss cleave.
Yeah.
No, but
on
what
the
I think-
other pull,
wait.
he went to
let's hold
move for Giants early, and it cleaved the south instead of cleaving the east or west.
Yeah, we already know.
We already
Raptors-
know
Yeah.
that it doesn't come from the center, and we have said it in raid multiple times.
Yeah.
So basically, this is what I'm trying to get at. Like, even though I know the strategy, like I don't care enough to like put out information that would even be considered a spoiler in like what your considerations are for it. Like I'm just clarifying to you, basically. Like I wouldn't even offer information like that. Like it's not something I would, because it would require me proposing a strategy, right? But I don't propose. I don't want to propose a strategy right now.
you are still able to like, if Peanut proposes if one of us proposes something that is incorrect, you're still able to use your knowledge of the correct strat to determine that that is incorrect, and that is
No,
something
but
we wouldn't have.
There's no nothing mechanic wise that I would have learned. Like nothing mechanic wise for me changed when I learned like where to go. Right, like
That is
nothing changed.
true, but let's say you continue getting spoiled on things, and we see up to, I don't know, Final Fight, Dark Rampant, and there's a million debuffs, and Peanut misses something in one of the debuffs, and you know the strat, so you know why the strat has to take the debuff into account. You are more likely to mention that if you know the strat than if you don't.
Oh, like
And
are
that
you saying,
increase
like,
in
I
probability
missed the debuff as
is a
well?
spoiler.
That
Yeah,
I missed the debuff.
No,
Like,
no,
that I
no.
missed the
in
existence of the
this
debuff.
hypothetical. It is
Okay, so the thing is, like, if Peanut misses a debuff, the way I would phrase it is like, you missed the debuff. Like that's as far as I would
Yeah,
go.
look,
Like
I'm
it's
just
common
saying.
knowledge to everybody.
I'm just
No,
saying,
like,
this is the important part. You have a higher
actually-
probability of noticing the debuff if you know the strat than if you don't, right?
Oh no, dude, I would.
No,
I would notice the
actually,
debuff
that
regardless.
already happens. Like even before Lilith joined, Robo will be like, you missed this, and
No, because I
think
go
it was-
through the mechanics step by step. Like,
No,
unless there's
I
something
want
I'm
you guys to
completely
tackle this very
unknowledgeable about.
specific point, this increasing probability point, right? If you know the strat, you have a higher probability of noticing the debuff than if you don't know the strat. That's 100% true, right?
No. Because the thing is, like, I would have to not have knowledge of the debuff at all. I would, because the thing is, like, the way I approach mechanics is that I go through each thing step by step. Like, this happens and this happens and this happens, right? Like, there at no point would I have missed that debuff.
even before
And
Robo
this is
always
why
points out
whenever
stuff
I
that
whenever I
missed.
tell Peanut to draw a diagram, I tell her draw it step by step, right? Like, there's no
Well,
like, oh, just draw an F
here,
position. I always
maybe-
like draw a start position, draw an F
Maybe
position.
you have a 100% chance of noticing the debuff first time through, right? But for example, what if the debuff has like a 7-second duration? Do you check duration in ACT?
You can
What?
check the battle
Well,
log.
if it matters, yes, I will check the duration. Like let's say like the fire lion breath thing, right? I noticed that immediately, like on the second run, because I got the big lion. Like I didn't miss that because I was like, there's no way I can take 2, and there's no way. Like,
All right,
this
let me
swap
take
others.
let me take a step back. Let me take a step back and go away from the hypothetical. The key point here is if you have information, you are more likely to say correct things than if you don't have information.
What's wrong with saying correct things?
The increasing probability
thinking-
from having
But
the
that's-
information is a
but-
spoiler.
I-
That's your assumption though, right? But
Yeah.
you know, like Robo often is very very OCD, and he notices.
Okay, let me walk
smallest
you
thing.
through Peanuts. Did you look at the lion drawing? She made like we have like this weird.
I looked at
X
everything,
pattern?
yes.
It's X pattern, right?
Yes.
It's basically X pattern. Okay, so that's not the strat that Lilith has. I can tell you for beginning, that's not the strat. Alright, that's not the strat that I know. But like, how did we arrive at that particular strat? Because I walked Peanut through that one. Alright, I was like,
No,
okay, well,
I already
Peanut
had
was
it before I showed it to you.
no, you had some weird shit that was like, you and Selena were still drawing fucking cones when you wanted me to look at it. And I was like, well, how do you deal with these? How do you deal with the strat, like in general? How do you start putting cones down? Well, you draw symmetry, right? Like you want something that's symmetrical first because the lions are placed symmetrically, right? So like I was like, just draw those cones symmetrical, right? Like draw like push your positions, cut out the DPS. The DPS don't matter. Put the tanks and healers, and like it doesn't matter. You can put all healers. Like it doesn't matter what role you are. Like just put them wherever you want. And
Oh,
as long as
if
they're
Peanut did
symmetrical.
the strat with your help and you've been spoiled on the strat by Lilith, that's 100% a spoiler.
No, but like,
Uh,
but
He
all
didn't-
I said
he
was
didn't tell
draw
me
it
how-
symmetrically,
how to
right?
solve
Like,
it at
that's
all.
How you. That's
what
how
you
would
said
approach
doesn't
a
matter.
strategy period.
What matters is that you helped Peanut while having knowledge of the strat, right? That's
Okay,
not
so
good.
where is it a spoiler? How do you
So for
approach this strat?
example,
How do you draw the
new
diagram?
hypothetical. Let's say we go into the final fight and all of you guys have cleared except for me, right? I'm the only one who can propose anything because we're doing quote unquote blind. So let's say I propose something and immediately it gets taken down. That's obviously a spoiler, right?
Why? I didn't even strike it down, dude. Like, where? Again, like how? Okay, so if you're doing drawings for lions, how would you approach it?
Eliminate the
How
big
would
line
you?
stuff
How would
because
you?
we
How
already
would
know how they
you?
have to be resolved.
Yeah, like how would you start drawing the positions? Like how would you even come up with a diagram?
All right.
Like
I am
would you
not
consider the
interested
big lines?
in arguing this anymore. So in the end, it's clear our conceptions of what a spoiler is different. So we just gotta find a compromise on that.
Well, it just
Okay.
sounds like if anyone has any outside
Let's-
information
let-
that did not come
let-
directly from the group, you don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear anything from them. I don't want to hear the what
Okay,
is good
so-
for them.
So let me tell you. Let me tell you what I did in the process of coming out with these. Is I went to Toolbox and I started lining up all the lions. I put the floor markers and the lions' exact positions based on the
No,
video.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like it's gonna be incompatible with whatever Frey's idea is, because he doesn't want any information. Period.
I want
like,
anyone who has
regardless-
information to say anything at all.
Regardless of whether it's valid or not, he doesn't want it.
Because we're
But what if we
supposed.
said the same
No,
thing and
no,
we're
it
all
do- it-
blind,
it-
right?
It
Then it
doesn't
wouldn't be a
matter,
spoiler.
right? It doesn't matter if it came if it
But it's
came
the
even
same
like had an
information.
inkling from
But
an
it
outside
doesn't
source,
come
you
from
don't wanna hear it.
the same mindset, right? It comes from less experience. It comes from us being blind. It's not about what is being said. It's about where does it come from.
It's a completely arbitrary line that it's not going to be compatible with.
It's
any-
It is completely arbitrary. That's why I respect that you guys have a different line on what a spoiler is, and we gotta find a compromise on that. Because the other thing, I would like to say, okay, let's just do that. Let's just do this fight and the final fight, completely spoiled. I would like to say that, but I don't want to do that because I want to do the final fight blind. I really want to do that, right?
It sounds like in that case you should come up with all the strategy. Like I would not. I won't ask anything from Lilith if you come up with proposals for all the strategy.
Okay, so
That would be my compromise. Like I would have I would not take anything from Lilith, and we would still go through the fight and whatnot. But you would have to come up with all the strategy, and that would, if you need to be outside of Discord, that's fine too.
wait, are you spoiled already on the final fight, Rora?
No, dude, I'm just saying that you would have to
Okay,
you would have to go with all the strategy. Like I wouldn't say anything. Like I wouldn't ask anything of Lilith either. Like I would just do this normally. But like you would have to propose something, because the whole issue I'm having is no one's proposing anything.
yeah, I know that's an issue because we want to have some kind of progress, and I need to like participate on that.
Yes. And then I
'Cause we
won't
need 8
ask
people.
anything from Lilith because it would cross your line, right?
Okay.
It would be in
So
that line.
I think I have a good meet in the middle here. So how about this? I will be in voice chat. I will raid normally. I will just have to mute Lilith. I will monitor her green circle to make sure I don't talk over her.
Yeah.
She is free to share information to her discretion to the group. The group is free to hear her. The group is free to do whatever they want with that information. I just won't hear her.
No,
That's
because like
not good for
I
me.
need, like, the whole argument I'm having with you, Phrase, I need to figure out exactly what your line is, right? Like,
Yeah,
because
so-
specifically I need to know. So like that's
I
why,
am
like, this
willing
is how
to bring down my
specific it
line
is.
so we can keep raiding with Lily for the rest of the tier. I am willing to bring down my line, and I am
Yeah.
willing to be in the voice chat with her muted, and everything else up to
So
you
what's
guys'
the
discretion.
difference?
No, like, because now we know what Phrase like thing is, right? Like, we don't want any like outside information that hasn't come from our group, outside experience, outside information. Like, that's what he defines as a spoiler, and we can meet that. Like, that's easily met.
Yeah, but muting
the
is
thing
too far, dude.
No, him muting one person by himself, like, so he can't hear Lilith, that's not really.
I'm not
too-
saying we should all mute
terrible.
Lilith at all. No. I'm
No,
saying
no.
I will mute her because I
Yeah,
do-
I'm
I do
saying
not
you
want to be
muting
spoiled.
her is too far.
No, like, it's just to prevent himself from spoilers, right? Like, it's a compromise we can make. Like,
I am willing to be spoiled by
only
other
one
people
fight.
saying what Lilith is saying, but I would like to not be spoiled by directly killing Lilith. Does that make sense?
No. Well, I mean,
it is
I
a
understand what
compromise.
you're saying.
Ideally, I wouldn't want to be spoiled at all.
you're gonna have to make
But-
some concessions as
But I
such,
am willing to make the
like,
compromise so we can get the tier done, right? So what do you guys think? Does it sound reasonable?
if you will be proactive about coming up with strategies where
Yeah, of
we
course.
don't have where we don't have a clean one. Like, if we have something that works, then I'm like,
I had plenty of things to say yesterday about lions and giants. Don't worry.
yeah, I think I just totally forgot you weren't in voice chat though. But yeah,
Um,
like, we just need something, right? Like, it needs to be cleaned up.
And of course, I will unmute Lilith after we're done with raid and before raid. It just during raid while we are in E12, I'll just have her muted, and I will monitor her green circle to make sure I don't talk over her. What do you think, Peanut Lilith?
AFK. As
No,
I'm sure they're
I
here.
don't know what. I don't know. I'm here. I'm here, but I don't know what to say.
I feel like we've more or less come to a general idea of where we want to be.
Because here's the
Like,
thing.
my large issue was that strategy, right? And that's, I guess, it's not completely Frey's fault since he's not in Discord, so it's hard. Like, he may not have known of my complaints.
Yeah, I didn't know at all, so I probably should
But
have
like, it was
said
also
something in text.
directed at
But
like the group in general, right? It was like, hey, like, you know, we need to come up with something, but no one's coming up with anything. So, I personally just want to know what it is that's we could do.
because
Because I don't want.
I want to justify why I'm not fully giving in and allowing us to do the fights fully normally. It's because I went into this tier with the expectation that we would do blind prog. We wouldn't have to find someone who is spoiling the fight. So now that that expectation has been broken, I feel like I'm justified in not fully giving in, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine. They just need to know where your lines are.
Obviously, muting one person in the group for the entire raid is obviously not something that is good, but that is where the compromise comes in. That's why I'm not fully giving in.
Temporary.
Because I do really want to do the final fight blind. If it was like Tyan, I wouldn't care. That's first fight in the tier. I don't care.
I know you expressed multiple times that you really want to do this final fight.
Yeah, because
fully blind.
it's a final fight. It's Hello World. It's temporal stasis. It's the best mechanics in the game.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
The newest fight is always the best.
So you're gonna make the proposal because I'm really bad at the debuffs.
I think we can do what we've been doing until now, strategy-wise. I am okay with that. We can do the exact same thing we've been doing up until now. The only difference is I will have Lilith muted.
For now, yeah, sure.
Yeah, until we clear. Once we clear Dorbus, we can have all the spoilers we want come in. We're not blind anymore.
About
Once
the
we clear
Dorbus?
the Dorbus,
What?
yeah.
Once we clear the door boss, up to door boss is not blind anymore.
And then,
Okay.
Right.
and then
See-
he's
see,
fine with
I tried to-
optimizing.
I did try to ask that yesterday, whether or not I could start giving the.
There was some random
That's really
fucking
check-
arbitrary. Yeah, if we reach a checkpoint.
I think that is
Yeah.
our policy, right? Once we clear a fight, we're not blind on a fight anymore. Right?
Okay.
Right, everyone?
True,
Right.
because I
That's
bring
all
in
main, there's
I
all
bring
main.
in strap from other places once we clear.
Yeah. I think
But-
that's
but-
been our general policy.
What you're saying is that after we get to the checkpoint, then we can be spoiled
No,
on
not
on the door boss, but after the door boss is still gonna be
Yeah,
locked.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So after the door boss, Frey will mute Lilith, and then we can all work on a strat together.
Yeah, we can do our
Right.
normal group operations, and we can have even if Lilith's fall, that's fine. And we can have our normal group operations. She can contribute normally.
Wait, but
Perfectly
we
fine.
don't want to be spoiled either.
Yeah. I'm sure Lilith will,
No, I
will
mean,
do say
this is
things at her
just,
discretion, right?
Yeah, it's the whole like we don't consider it quite a spoiler, but Frey will 100%
Okay.
consider it a spoiler.
Yep.
Okay,
Like
so
Rapturous 3 or the boss can move, right? We don't consider it a spoiler, but
Okay.
Frey would
So-
consider it a
so
spoiler.
let's make
like,
this
That's what we have to make clear.
Lily-chan will can participate in the conversation, but don't give any solution or hints to solving the mechanic. Is that okay?
Well, just
Yeah, that's what
basically
she's been doing, right?
Is fine.
She can do
Yeah,
what she's been doing.
doing is fine. It's
Yeah.
just we need to be careful about what we tell Frey in that case, right? But that's also why he's you know.
You guys can say
muting.
anything you
muting
want,
her.
unless it's literally, oh, Lilith said X, then I don't want to
Yeah.
hear it.
pretty much. Like I just feel like because we need to define what Frey considers a spoiler, which I think we've done pretty clearly enough.
Yep,
Like
and
just
I-
anything that comes from outside what we've experienced personally is a spoiler.
And I don't I am sorry for having to be this what's the word here, obstinate, I don't know, but I just want I just want to justify it in that I've been really looking forward to doing this fight blind.
I think that's fine because this is part of your enjoyment of this game, so we need to respect that too.
And we did go
normally-
into the tier with the expectation they would be blind, right? So
Yeah, and normally this is not the case, but unfortunately, because we had to replace people mid raid, so you know it's not a normal thing for us to
Yeah,
have
and
to
it-
deal with.
At this point, Frey's like locked in with us because it's week 4 or 5. There's no more blind groups
with 1
that
million,
he could
yeah.
possibly join.
Sorry, Frey.
Well, I also
No,
wouldn't
if
I
you
also
look
wouldn't
for it,
leave
you
you
might
guys,
find one.
but
I wouldn't go that far, Miku.
If you look for a blind group, you could probably find one. It just might be hard.
No, no. Actually, there are casual groups that does blind still. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have another problem.
Okay. Tryouts again?
Yes.
Low.
Low.
The question first is, do we have a replacement for that night, or are we done?
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if maybe Judy can come.
Sure. Judy done the fight?
Probably cleared it, my dude.
My
Nah,
dude,
dude, I don't know, dude. Like half the times, like Judy doesn't play the game, and other times, half
he-
the time,
he
he's
already-
always playing the game.
he already has a clear.
Yeah, see? So it's like
Oh wait, Akiba. Akiba, are you here?
Nah, I don't know, dude. Like half the time he's like addicted to this game, other time he's just never on.
No.
How I know,
He-
dude.
Okay, Akiba is here.
I don't
Me-
care.
basically if you see Tori typing nonsense into the link show, you can he's typing
That
the
means that. Then that
he's,
means
ta-
that
he's
there's
talking to
like-
Judy. Even though Judy's not typing. It's like, alright.
Itogas. Brock. And you help? Did you? Let me also ask Ganchan if Akiba's responding to me right now, so. Oh, he didn't clear for the week.
Actually,
didn't.
it was pretty interesting watching Pina come up with the line strat, because I'm pretty sure I didn't say anything in particular to her. The lion strat.
it's pretty funny watching people try to come up with a strat for a mechanic you already know.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is totally not what I know, but it's actually it works. Sure. Well, theoretically, it should work. Whether people get coned because the spaces are too small, we'll find out. But
Yeah, it is a really good strat. I'm excited to go try it out.
yeah, it's like, oh, it's not what I had visualized, but nice, nice. Yeah, I don't think I like gave anything to Pina.
Wait,
It was
who
just, like,
is-
draw a
who
line
is
of
in
symmetry
Lollapalooza?
and cut out
No,
the
Lala-
unnecessary
Lala-
information. That was pretty
Lollapalooza.
much it. The rest of it, Pina did
Me
by
too.
herself. So
too.
like, I'm like, I could say 100% that she did that strat. I didn't really have any input on
It's
it.
fine. Oh, totally don't go off and like look up or ask Lilith
No,
about strats
hell
or
no.
anything
Like
again.
that's one of those things where you accidentally find out too much than
Yeah,
what you'd want to know.
that's not good at all.
I also thought that takes effort.
Lol.
I'm unwilling to put that extra.
Ultimate
effort into it.
flashbacks, where we have to
Let
look
me
at
go
everything.
research.
I don't know what to do about Astral.
No, man. He's a grown up. He can make his own decisions. If he's gonna blame me for it, then that's fine too.
No,
Like,
no,
I
no,
don't
no.
really care.
Is
He's
this
just a
Astral gone for the night or period?
I'm assuming
I think
period. I was gonna say like this is cool that we've come to a conclusion, but please do not
Yeah.
forget one person who hasn't agreed to anything because he's not here.
No,
But in
sounds
light
like
of
he's
new
just not-
information,
Well, he was already like. I pissed him off and I asked him if he has a suggestion for a strategy.
Well,
And
it's
then
one of those things where it's like
at
I
that
don't want to
point-
be responsible for group strat, but like at some point you need to be responsible for group strat, otherwise don't fucking complain about it to me.
Astral is probably just very annoyed by Roro just asking Lilith about what a strat is, and that's absolutely understandable because that's the dick move, Roro.
Nah. They come up with a strat, give me a strat. Because I was
No,
requesting I
Then
was
you tell us
requesting of
that.
it all
Then you
night.
tell us that you don't go and look at information on your own.
I
right?
was telling it to everybody. Well, you weren't there, but I was telling to everybody all night. Like, you need to give me a strat. Like, this strat sucks.
Alright, no matter what, you never wanna go up and look at information on your own. That's not a good idea.
I wasn't looking it up. It was asking somebody in the group.
Yep, same thing, because you cleared. Well, she went to the end of the fight.
Again, it's nothing that we haven't already seen.
well, again,
And also,
you know,
I didn't involve people that wanted or were against spoilers, right? I didn't drag you into the channel and been like, Lilith, explain it to us.
yeah. So Miku and I wasn't in that channel.
Like, people who were against spoilers, I did not involve at all. Like, there's no involvement in there. I specifically dragged Lilith over by herself.
That doesn't make sense though, right? Because even if you agree, oh, I'm just gonna get spoiled on my own. I'm not gonna have anyone else spoil themselves. That's
Oh.
Well, I mean, the thing is, then what's your complaint? Because I haven't spoiled anything for you, right?
Well,
the
but
complaint
now,
is that
I
you
didn't
did that,
come-
right?
I come
Wait,
in
wait,
and come remote
wait, wait.
to spoiling things for you.
now that we know what everyone's perspective of what blind prog is, we'll know for next time, right?
We're not talking about that anymore. We're just talking about how we should feel about Astral disliking what happened. And I
Yeah.
think it's justified because
But actually, I don't even think it's this issue. I think the frustration's been there since before that. To be honest.
Because there's this weird idea of there needs to be a group discussion, but then there's also the whole, well, no one's bringing up said group discussion, which is I'm getting frustrated with, right? Like, you say group discussion, but then who initiates it all the time? Well, me or Frey. Well, Frey's not here, so who's supposed to initiate it? I've already put forward I'm unwilling to initiate a discussion about this mechanic. I just want someone to solve it. Or someone to propose a position strat. Because it's already been, like, quote unquote, mechanics have been solved. It's a matter of positioning.
I could, but it's like I need time to set aside and toolbox it, right? I'm not gonna be like, can I stop Raid to like brainstorm this unless you guys want me to? Because that's what my solution was. Because like, if no one wants to do it, then I might come forth and do it, and I'll toolbox everything. But I won't do it during Raid time because everyone wants to play. No one wants to sit and let me brainstorm for a couple of hours and whatnot, just thinking about how to put things together, right?
And
But
then it
That's
brings
how
back
I felt
to-
about it.
Well, it comes back to also now it's Friday, and who's come up with any sort of solution, right? Before
Right.
we even had this discussion about spoilers, like, who's come up with anything?
no, Peanut's got a solutions, right?
I
That's why
also
didn't
felt
say it.
like
But that's the thing, like, but she's not the one saying, like, I dislike the fact that you went and found out what a possible solution to this problem is.
I don't feel like someone needs to be an initiator of communication to complain about the fact that you went and got spoiled on your own, right?
Hey, Judy's coming in 10 minutes.
All right. Break time! Yay! We just much ready today.
No, we're gonna keep talking.
We've been on break. Dude. Its entire 40 minutes has been break.
Ugh.
Hour?
I told Judy blind, so I'll just have him keep his mouth shut, even though he doesn't talk very much at all.
like the part of the strategy too is like I personally don't know if I'm executing the strategy perfectly. Like you said, like North 4 or North 3rd might have a hard time, right? But what's to say like a healer couldn't rescue there in time?
You
What's to
could,
say
and
both
that-
healers get
Actually-
targeted?
That's actually not a bad answer, and it was one of the answers.
I mean, they do that for
I
fucking Hello World.
theorized.
If you think about it.
Yeah, it was one of the answers I theorized. Each time you guys have said can't do such and such, I'm going and I'm trying to figure out solutions that are absolutely nothing like the solutions that I know
Yeah.
that will also work, and yet I still feel like I can't bring those
you can.
solutions up because I have knowledge of why our
Okay, so-
solutions aren't working and why that one would.
well,
That was
that's
just the whole.
that's the problem, Didi-chan.
thing, right?
Like, oh, it worked. Oh, the previous, we say, oh, how about this? And then when you say, oh, the previous group used it, that is a spoiler.
Yeah,
right?
that was
Because
an
then-
accidental. That was an accidental thing because of me thinking that you guys had gotten there a few times. Had this was your strategy, and I'm just like, oh, yeah, okay. So I understand this. The previous group used it, and I was more saying it to myself, but I said it out loud, unintentionally.
So yeah, with Giants, you saw my clip, right? You guys saw my clip. I clearly did it perfectly, but I couldn't get to. I fell. I got knocked back. I fell. Like that. It's impossible. Impossible.
If Astral is gone, then if we find a tank who is spoiled in 12S, then we're just gonna have to.
I'll try to
How do we
look for
blind?
someone who hasn't gone into E12S. How about that? We'll backtrack a little bit, but we'll catch them up quickly, I'm sure.
There is the issue though that most people will even if they haven't been in, they'll likely have looked up stuff.
Well, that is true. If they're pugging.
Not necessarily. Well, if
Well-
they haven't even cleared 11, they might not have, right?
Yeah, if they haven't cleared 11, probably then there's a chance not. But if they have cleared 11 and are at
Well,
12,
you
they've
know what?
likely looked up some of the strats.
Yeah,
Either
well,
way-
like there are people out there who like are looking to get back into raiding or are pugging and they're back on 9 and 10, right? So like it's not like an uncommon thing to find somebody who has no
Well,
experience on 12.
Given Astral has quit the group, then we're just gonna proceed like normally. I'm not gonna mute anyone because muting two people is unreasonable.
No, just find someone who hasn't gone into 12.
No, like Lilith
period.
said, it's still unreasonable for them to not know anything at all about the fight. So I'm not willing to make that
If they
balancing.
haven't
Well,
if they
no,
haven't gone
like,
into 12,
If
most
you're
likely.
if you're looking for somebody, it's not unreasonable
Well,
to put up
you
the
know what?
restrictions,
Before we
right?
jump the gun, let me just find people and then I'll ask as much information as possible in terms of their prog level, and
Yeah.
then we can make a decision from there.
Yeah,
It's- we'll do
because
tryouts.
that's like the whole point of tryouts, right? You look for somebody you want. You don't just take who's available. If it was like, oh, this is like a dead game and there's only like 20 people on the server, then yeah, take whoever's available to you. But there's more than enough people that you can kind of make demands.
Joe says, sorry, Peanut, this is not my phone. I will not be interrogated as if it were.
All right, well, he's a grown adult. He can do whatever he wants.
Can you ask him if it's gone or not? Peanut.
Yes, I'm typing.
I wouldn't ask him that.
Why? I mean, I'm
Right.
pretty sure the answer is yes.
I would
But-
leave him some time to fucking cool down. He's clearly upset.
I mean, even if you're upset, you say yes, I'm gone. That's fine also.
Yeah.
I'm sure we are
Yeah,
all
but if you
responsible
haven't
for our
asked him
words.
and tomorrow morning he's cooled down and she asks, maybe he'll just.
No.
No, we
I've
need to know
already
this
had
now.
talk.
We need to know
No,
this now.
I already had this talk with him since like yesterday, and he already said, "Oh, I need to cool off because I don't want to quit the group." And then he's already been thinking about it, so it's not something that just popped up in the heat of a moment. If it was like, oh, you know, he just got upset right now and I felt that way, then yeah, but as much as I hate to say it, I don't think this is something that's new for him, because he's been frustrated that he's feeling the burden.
He's also
Whatever.
frustrated that he keeps getting
Well, no.
interrupted and we keep interrupting him anyways.
Yeah, yeah, since that talk that we had, he's been really, I feel like he's not having fun anymore.
Maybe I can talk to him because obviously my standards on blind prog are gonna be way stricter than his. So maybe
Oh, yours are definitely way stricter than his.
yeah, so maybe by me talking to him, we can reach a
I just
conclusion
said,
about what he wants to do.
I'm sorry it turned out this way, and see if, you know, if he's gonna stay in the group, and see what he says. So Frey, if you end up losing a tank, I'll red mage for you.
Hold on, I'm messaging Astral.
Oh, okay.
Alright, what's that?
If you end up losing a, if you end up getting a DPS instead of a tank, I'll red mage for you.
Oh.
Wait, what? Oh. So I'm going back to undergear tanks and back to 510.
You know, Peanut, the whole
Hey,
summoner.
Back to
To
using
be
cooldown.
To be fair, you remember how we started this week, right?
We'll just
With
be,
me
we'll just
as-
back
yeah.
to be back to
Fucking
week one
what?
progress. Week one progress. Just both tanks
Yeah,
510.
But I started this week at like 512 or some shit because of the shoes. Those
No,
damn
dude, I'm gonna
shoes.
be 510, dude. No joke.
Yeah, but I mean, the only piece I had was a piece of shit shoes.
Well, your gear is gonna be better than mine.
My gear is now because I went, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna splurge because this group is giving me shit about my gear, and then they're like, hey, you go and have the weapon, right? And I'm like, well, I could have bought it, but I bought all the gear because people were telling me to.
You bitches. Wasting my
Peanut,
tones.
Peanut, you
It's not
really
wasted, bro. What you
should.
talking about?
No, dude, if I don't use the class, it's wasted.
Peanut.
We got to
Peanut,
where we are with your tone gear.
Peanut.
Week one prog, dude.
Is Peanut here?
Ayo.
Peanut,
Nanda.
ultimately you really should play whatever you want, because the summoner versus red mage versus other DPS concern
Prog speed
is
thing,
it's prog speed thing. So I don't care if we prog slower. I just care if we do get another person and I'm balancing their contribution to the group, then that's something I have to take into account. But when it comes to the class you're playing, we should play whatever you want, really.
Well, for now is what I mean. Maybe in the future, you know,
No,
I'll
because
just say,
like they
wait,
can adjust around you being a black mage, but if you have to switch in the middle, it's just like a pain in the ass for everybody. Just
why?
because then you have to relearn everything on black mage. Just stick on black mage. They can adjust around your black mage, and not like oh, just because the proc speed doesn't really matter, right? Like
Wait. Why is it more difficult if I swap to red mage?
because what's the point of you swapping to red mage? Prog speed? We don't really need prog speed. Like
No,
that's not the concern.
I know, but
You
to,
both
I want to help Frey and Shu-chan with the raises.
Yeah, if you want to do that like on your own, and that's why you want to play red mage, that's totally fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it comes down to next patch, I want to go back to Black Mage, and you eat it. Little Savior Swift. But just kidding. I mean, for this tier. Next tier
Well,
is.
just play whatever you want, pretty much.
Somebody
No.
show Judy the strats.
Is there a strats?
Peanut strats.
Do we even have diagrams
Yeah, we do.
of everything?
Not
Or
everything.
just the two things that she posted?
The
Yeah,
big
I mean-
mechanics we do. We have diagrams for Titan as well.
Yeah, I guess we have to
Oh,
show
sure,
Judy
yeah.
where to slide for Shiva.
Yeah, there's. I'm just hoping one thing isn't said, which could very well be said.
Sure.
I'm hoping you guys tell Yudis to STFU for the whole day.
What's that? I don't know what you just said. You're
I'm
like
hoping
cut
you
out
guys
for that
tell
sentence.
Yudis STFU for the entire day.
Judy doesn't talk to begin with. She only talks.
it's
Or
just-
he only
it's-
talks shit to Tori when they're pugging.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It's just,
she knows
know,
what I'm talking about.
it's just
Just talking shit and
something
she'll
I
chat.
know.
It's not even about strat, just talking shit.
I guess it doesn't matter, does it?
Nope, as long as you know how to execute
Ready check.
mechanics in general, it doesn't really matter. If they need to adjust on the Judy,
But
then it's
the
fine.
lions and giants, it's probably
Should be fine. If they have a question, they'll ask.
okay.
Oh, he won't even join Discord. Well,
I told you, like, G doesn't usually talk in Discord,
He really doesn't.
so it doesn't
Ki-
matter.
Kind of annoys me that, like, hey, how come you talk so much in your raid group and you never talk to me? Damn it.
Because they're just shooting the shit constantly.
Mizu? Judy-chan.
Just talking shit about how you don't join Discord.
Yep. You were wrong.
Mizu! Okay. Judy, cool? Judy!
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you.
Q.
I say here.
We're gonna try out the giants and lion strat that we came up with. I hope we get there.
I'm sure we'll get there at least once.
Let me send it to you.
Jesus Christ, so pessimistic.
But we did start the day pretty bad. At least the raid night pretty bad.
Raid is halfway over.
We have the same amount of time we had yesterday, right?
Yeah.
About that, yeah.
Yep.
You started at what 8:55. Took like a 20-minute break for whatever reason. I was like, it's 8:30. Why the fuck are we regrouping at 8:55?
It's fine.
I feel like you say that about every fight.
This year.
You should just amend it. I hate being a healer.
You're in the CB group, but so southeast.
Okay.
Ready check.
Alright, so I
Finally,
gather
play with me.
from the peanut diagram that we are going to the inner corner of the numbered markers. Here we have the lion tether, small lion tether.
Just well, I don't know if these markers are accurate, so we might need to adjust.
That's what I got from
I
peanut
would-
diagram, because otherwise I don't know what the
Wait, wait.
positioning is.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Just,
hold on.
just,
try
just
that.
outside your line, I think, is the crucial part. Because if you're inside the line, you'll get breathed by the line behind you, right?
Where's the line strap posted, by the way? I don't see it in the promise strap.
It's
It's
still
in
an
the-
X.
I
It's
didn't-
basically an X strat, right? So your tether should always cross the middle, and
Okay.
you should be.
But
But
here,
can Peanut post it
Here,
because I'm not gonna
here,
be popping
Here,
It's
I
posted, it's
posted in Ray Talk and waiting for people to comment to see if it works or not before posting in Promise Trap, but nobody said anything, so I didn't
Um,
post it there yet.
I'm sorry, I thought I was being clear enough. That if I didn't
Okay,
say anything, I was
um,
okay with it.
Okay, let me actually move the markers a bit. Cause
I'm gonna use
they're
the
not...
inner part of the marker, because I don't know how else I can position
Wait,
myself.
this is not even like matching, so.
It's like randomly placed markers.
So the first corner.
Just north or just south of whatever dragon you're close to.
This should be the.
So just to make sure that you're not in the cone of the line that's behind you.
It's making sure I'm not completely retarded. The strategy isn't finalized because it's only for like the first part of 3 reps.
No, you're gonna do that all the time because the same tether group should always be tethered.
Oh, okay.
Because due to the debuff timing, right? Because the tether debuff falls off earlier than the big line debuff. So the big line debuff has to swap between 2 players.
Thing I'm not sure about is can you really get behind the big lions and point it like straight out?
Well, that's why we'll find out.
Let's-
Oh no, yeah, you can, because I definitely can. I definitely
Okay.
can.
That
Like,
should be
I'll
the
have
that should
I'll
be the
get
first
right
one,
here.
right?
Actually,
Yeah, the
hold on.
first one should be here because you can't
Hold on.
place it here afterwards, right?
Okay.
So the first one here, and then left or right. Just, I don't know, pick one. I feel like it's arbitrary. And then the last one is just the other left or right.
Oh,
Sounds good.
but this is not even.
Doesn't seem like a tank and healer problem so far. I mean, unless it suddenly picks DPS. We have not seen that yet, so I don't know. It's been tanks and healer so far every time.
We've seen it both ways. It just wasn't both ways yesterday.
DPS get
Well,
tethered?
yesterday was the only day that we had enough people alive that we can be certain about who each other's.
No, we haven't seen DPS get tethered.
I've been baiting. Okay. I think that's good for now. We'll try.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
and
do have
then-
a contingency plan if it is, but so far we haven't seen.
Countdown.
Countdown.
Good try.
Oh, we did.
Oh my god. Stop this.
Shoot.
Whoa, you're dead.
Just jumped off. All right. I'll get him, I guess. I
Rora.
guess not. Fuck that.
Did I cause that? Somehow?
I don't know, dude.
We don't have Veil anymore, so there's gonna be a chunk of healing we're missing. So someone has to adjust. Either use
Ooh.
another utility cooldown or something. Please be smart about it.
Countdown.
I'll shield some of that. I won't do the knockback, but I think that will let me. When we're doing the Titan bombs, I think it'll be back up.
Sure.
I forgot to tell Judy the time bomb.
That's the thing.
Shoot.
Oops.
Medica 2 here.
You might have to, or Curing Waltz. Choose your poison.
Ooh, Medica to the first straight white seems problematic.
I'm gonna have to deal with it.
We can stay here, sorry. Oh god.
Oh, goodbye.
Shit.
Oh, God.
Rora.
I just moved because I was trying to look at the things.
Oh no, this
Yeah, it's,
this hard res isn't going off in time.
No, no, did you try?
From the wiping maneuver.
I'm just like, Mizu, what happened? Save me.
So if you don't like the Medica 2, we could go for the Curing Waltz Stack. Right.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
After the first obliteration?
Literally,
Yeah.
first AoE, the first thing you do,
Okay.
Curing
Well,
Waltz.
then everybody is stuck under the bus for the obliteration.
Scream it out, dude. We're having a discussion right
Countdown.
now. It's taking place. Roro wanted it. It's happening.
Demands have been made. No.
Shoot.
Penny put in here.
Alright. Damn it.
Hey, you made me lose my Noken. You can't just tell me that last minute.
We all knew it was coming.
I thought you said center.
I was at the bottom.
Yeah, but by the time he
Damn
said it, I did my opener. You can't do it.
Just a nice thing.
You might not have to, Peanut, because you have Mana Word, right? Obviously.
Yeah, I can do that. For that first
So just be smart
obliteration.
about what you have. Oh my god.
Okay. It's not like we're gonna clear right now.
Yeah. Make an adjustment for myself.
Oh, that's a large amount of damage. Lily Invul, right?
Oh,
Shoot.
he doesn't invuln that.
Wait, you have both tanks in on the same one?
Fuck yeah, dude, let's go.
Okay.
Oh god.
Well, Diamond Dust is coming up.
Trying to heal.
We just overheal until we get a Stroll back. We're in our cooldown rotation right now.
Oh, Judy. Oh, no, that's is Judy. Oh, no. Okay. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Going to be.
You're going to the left side looking at the boss.
Oh!
Oh my god, you got murdered.
Hmm.
Whoa, that's a lot of damage.
Shoot.
Aurora.
Usually I use my mana word there.
Get him, Miko.
Roro.
Okay, easy, I guess.
Oh, we have enough to go for Titan, so let's do it. Tier 3s. Oh, we're actually top.
No.
Oh,
I think we're still fine.
okay. Make it. I got him.
I'll do a Tier 3.
Maybe got him. Let's see if it's in time.
West, I'm west.
There's a.
Oh.
Who is there?
Oh, I got it.
Oh,
Get out
wow.
of here!
Oh, we're actually not all dead. Oh,
Miku's dead body was in east with the blue, so.
oh,
There was
the
a
blue is just found on the dead
bomb.
body. That's so rude, Yoshi.
All the markers must go out.
Golly.
Um,
Okay.
Countdown.
Why?
There
Fine.
is still stall.
I gave it to him already.
I guess they're pulling. Or I'm dying.
I mean,
Oh,
it's gonna happen. Right.
I think
Doesn't matter
Judy
what.
fought right, Judy?
back on Peanut this time.
Oh
What?
shit. I got it.
The tank can do whatever.
yeah, tank. Tank doesn't have to care about healing.
Thank God it's easy.
Before yells at
Adam, please.
Wow. You actually said please.
Oh, you didn't miss it. Otherwise, I would have been like, Peanut, goddamn. This is gonna be iffy. I die. Yep.
Shoot.
I still took 107k with mana word.
You know, I actually missed Temperance. That's why we're so low.
Shit ton of damage.
Yeah, sorry. Oh,
Oh, I got the
Oh.
lead.
tip and tip.
Goodbye, world.
I'm north.
Shoot.
Really bad. No,
Roro.
Tier 3.
Still alive?
Yeah, we can do
apparently.
Misa, you're in the place?
No,
Wait, no.
you're in the wrong place. What
I'm in the
fuck?
wrong place.
Ah.
Sorry, I was disoriented.
Countdown. Shoot.
Do we have to take that knockback, Frey?
I'm sure we can shortcut so we can figure out how to heal the damage, right? Because it's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Fucked up.
But healing will be easier because everyone's not spread out, right?
No, but if we're shortcasting,
we're-
then
we're
we need to be
going
on the
to be
outside. You know?
But yeah,
If you're on
say
the
about
outside, we cannot heal.
Which one was this?
Let's heal
Right.
our stacks.
No one's moving. Alright, sounds like
Mhm.
Yeah, we are. We're low.
okay.
Shoot.
You guys have to
Roro.
mana ward there.
Yeah, if you have
Sure,
personal
you're
there,
max melee and
that would have to be it.
against the edge.
Yeah, since I moved the shield summon, it's probably.
That's true.
Where'd you move it to?
The beginning.
For
It's either
subluation?
Let's.
and then it'll be on the Titan bombs later.
Might not need to move it though. I mean, could you try putting it back to where it was?
Let's put it back to where it was, and if we need heal it there, I'll just make up to you.
Cattle.
West, north, north, north.
Back on Peanut for carrying waltz after obliteration.
Take it.
We tend to stack to the west side.
South and west, cryo.
South and west. Oh, right.
South and west, if we have to prioritize the side.
Under enter.
But they're too late.
Oh, that's more damage than I had HP.
We had a dead body.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, so the numbers are perfectly intercardinal now. Just FYI, I might throw you off if you're trying to do this.
Serena has a million markers.
Yeah, but you get that close, a million markings are too hard to see.
Yeah.
Why are these not like symmetrical?
I think Peanut spread them out for the lion.
No, I mean like these are like one square closer than the other ones. Talking about OCD, get the fuck out of here.
I'm OCD in training.
I was like, this is one square closer.
Good enough? Looks good.
Fuck off.
Nobody else questioned it.
I questioned it. No, I already moved.
But you know what?
3 and 4 was one square closer than 1 and 2.
You know what? I have to move
Oh
right
no,
up.
no, we already discussed.
No,
it.
you know what? This is a rectangle. I wonder if it
You
works.
can go. It's fine. The lions are also a rectangle. Whatever. Wide rectangle. Let's go.
Okay.
That's gonna make it too tight. Well, it depends on.
We'll
Just
try.
we'll just
Yeah,
adjust
yeah,
it.
we'll
We,
look
like,
at
we
it
need to
later. We'll
get
look at
there,
it
right?
later.
Let's get there. Let's get there. Let's get
Disgusting shit we haven't seen yet.
Countdown.
But we've seen it. We saw it on Sunday. Should have
Alright, then
Wait,
go
what-
watch
what
the
are you-
video and find up the exact positioning then if you're gonna complain about it today. No, I was just making sure the markers are symmetrical.
I was gonna adjust the marker on the diagram,
Shoot.
but I forgot.
back on Peanut.
Turning Baltimore's brain down, we'll be fine here, right? Actually, no.
I thought you were moving the curing wall to the
We
later
missed one curing wall.
No, we're moving the Shield Samba back to Shiva.
one. Shield Samba, okay.
Shiva not.
No, I'll just Sacred Soul this. From now on.
So no carrying walls?
It's,
Yes, we still on curing walls.
It's like it doesn't cost anything.
am I gonna get killed?
Stack on Peanut for another iteration carrying walls.
missed people, right?
Squeeze in here.
Shoot.
I'm not even sure I'm gonna heal everyone.
No, it's not possible.
Yeah, I'm just like.
My group will go to the yellow and blue markers. Shoot's group goes to the violet and red markers.
Oh, were you guys missing the tank?
Missing 2 people actually.
Oh, that's a raffle.
Rafflecopter.
Countdown. Shoot.
Stack of peanut. Stack of peanut.
Yo, where's Adel?
I'm saving for time, right?
Oh my god. You can. It'll be up by then.
Wait.
This first one.
Oh
Get
shit.
out of here.
Right. I thought we were already past this part.
B.
Shoot. Roro.
On the butt.
Yeah.
Whoa. If you're gonna heal that match, I'll just save. Grab press head for this one.
I've just been healing a lot here generally.
Can I make it? Oh, I made it. Thank you.
I still don't know what we want to do with this, to be honest, man.
I have a plenary, I've been using it on the second one, but now I could stretch it out west to the third one.
I'll talk about it after raid.
Okay.
I'll just continue doing what I do, just because I'm
Stack on the.
comfortable.
Oh no, peanuts in the library.
That's alliteration. You have a maturing well. It's not easy.
Oh, I misused the size.
Basically, every ability clearing was problem.
Nice.
Look at that!
Did you just heal in between the hits?
Yeah. Obliteration.
Yeah, I can't do this obliteration.
Peanut
Sister?
saddle. No. Just...
So we're moving the boss and I'm going south.
Yes. That's fine. We'll adjust as necessary.
What is one south?
Oh, my bad. I didn't.
Uh-oh.
refarm.
Roro.
I'm an idiot. I was thinking, yeah, it'll go off first, and then the beam will go on.
I'm not sure if you were doing that on purpose, Peanut, but I think you were tethered to the other statue.
No, you were.
Was I?
Yeah, you had blue. I think.
Someone
think?
check the clip on that. I'm pretty sure I had the right statue. That's why I was like, either you're
Let me check
trolling
the
or you
clip.
were really
I
convincing me.
thought you were trolling.
Nah.
You don't need to check the clip, but just watch your time.
I,
She had north.
wait, both sides of the boss's hitbox?
Does the North need to move up then, or was North okay? Dark.
Like maybe one here and then one over here
We can make adjustments.
ish. Sorry, I'm not that OCD. I'm in training. I told you.
Let's go.
Countdown.
I don't need to get LASIK yet, Frey.
Maybe I should. I could have sworn I had orange. I mean, orange. There's not even an orange.
Shoot.
Yeah, you don't need a soil here. I can actually do a sunder.
And how we back up for Shiva.
If I pop the shield like early.
Okay. Thank you for that.
That optimization.
My God.
Benny, please. There we go.
Benny, please. I don't have
Oh
any
my
weapons.
God.
Also, I can Benny a dead body.
I'm trolling.
Get that LASIK!
Roro.
What happened to being OCD in training? Get out of here.
I'm training. I didn't say I'm an A student.
I'm a bug.
Whoa, my tether didn't go off.
And I'll play.
Oh, it's fine. It's full health anyways.
Header was already up. Yeah.
I think he meant Tetra.
Tether on Lilith. Because she stays with the boss now, so last time she almost died from the auto attacks, right?
Yeah.
Oh my! Wow. I'm good. Everything's fine.
Sure. I did.
Shoot.
Oh, that's
Roar.
unexpected.
There has to be a
Forget
cleave,
Forget
right?
Lilith.
No,
think
JK,
we're
I don't
dead.
got Judy.
No, it's
I'm
obliteration. It's
I got
obliteration.
shot in the face.
Yeah, but
Start
then faster.
Deku.
Alright.
It's dead now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's gonna be Titan, I think. It does. I don't think it cleaves.
Oh, no,
or
you're right.
tank buster.
But
But I don't think we can recover now.
No.
Oh, we all got the same.
Damn.
We all went for mid. Oh god. At least we're on the same page here.
Well, I guess I'll be up for the mechanic, whether I'll be useful for it. Find out. Before I die. Zero.
Damn.
Feels good.
Sorry about that.
Zero.
I could have been more proactive about the process if I
Feels
just...
good, man.
feels good, and then people
Total.
die, and it's like, damn, dude.
Sorry, I killed Judith. I was spinning my camera to see my color, and then I was.
How did the ice kill the tanks, though?
I'm assuming Mizu, Judy, and Lily-chan collided by their each other's ice cone or something. Yeah, I think that. Yeah.
Countdown. Shoot.
Sorry, that's my fault. I'm stupid.
This was...
Oh shit. Sorry.
So do we need my Solas and my Tetra here?
Well, I mean,
It's like
there's
no.
some
Stack up.
residual Phoenix healing here, so...
Yeah, I'll have Very Tethered. And I'm gonna let, like, Sacred Soul do the top up here, actually. Just as long as it mitigates Diamond Dust so that we live.
Oh, I got a size here. I'm just talking about Lilith HP. I've been
Did
doing
you-
Solas Tetra. I didn't do anything this whole...
Then, yeah, that should be fine.
Okay.
I just fucked up thinking about it.
Better.
Sorry, we might die right here. Oh, we didn't die. Okay.
Might die in the end, eventually.
I'm dead.
Oh, you were wrong.
There goes.
Roro.
Is my foot
At
in?
least there's no
It
cone.
I'm not important.
Oh shit, I fucked up again. Gotta stop that. My world. Pew.
No, I
Shoot.
misclicked Benediction.
That was not good. Yeah, there's like a weird step in and out timing there. Not moving.
Something about get behind, Karen Waltz.
I'll have just as much HP as everyone else after this obliteration goes off.
So I'm gonna plenary a third one. That seems to be the hardest one to heal.
Okay.
I will not Raptor Asize here, I will Medica too. Raptor Asize on the next one. Oh, not enough healing. I'm gonna do Asize. Then Medica too. Raptor. Next one is Plenary, Medica too, Raptor. Oh, Miko health.
Oh,
Rora.
I almost got squished.
Right,
You
I
did,
should've-
you got squished.
West. What's your mark?
Doesn't have one. Don't be in the center.
We're fine. We're fine.
Alright.
My poor MP.
You eat Sakura at any point?
Like I suckered nonstop. I felt like.
What? ET Sakura, I mean, not normal Sakura. Because I also Medica to every one. But I don't Medica one. Just wondering if
Just,
you have to Medica one.
ET sucker for maybe second one. This is grouped.
Thank you. Oh,
At least I shield.
Swift.
I got him. I have Phoenix. 2 seconds left. I have a faster res. I have light speed.
We'll go with that.
Yeah, Phoenix, right? Light speed.
I
minus
actually
2.5
have
seconds.
Swift. Just do a quick call out whether you have Swift or not.
That's fine. Here's that.
Inner Cardinal out. Peanut. Oh, I'm dead.
Roro.
It's all Peanut.
Shoot.
Oh, yeah. Check sides. Which side is this?
Oh!
I did it!
Oh, 4 south. Inner Cardinal out. Inner Cardinal out. Inner Cardinal out.
God damn it. I'm somewhere.
Oh,
Oh! You didn't see shit, dude!
I got Swift.
I'm getting you.
I Swift to Lilith.
Oh no.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, shoot.
Goodbye,
Are we
Missy.
gonna have
Okay.
over 3?
I'm just getting shoot.
Someone's dead here.
Oh.
I'll get him buff. I'll just get him buff.
Oh, hell.
It's just gonna be the.
Did he go south out?
Hawk and Lions. Rep Chase Reach. Check your tether. I take first one, Mika. Mika, I take
Where are
first.
you?
I'm here.
Mickey gonna get blasted.
I'm working.
Yo, it works! Yo!
Oh shit,
healing.
knockback.
Healing.
You take the
healing.
second one, Mika. Mika, you take second.
Yo, it works! Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Oh, I'm right behind you. That's not good.
Oh my god, the fire did happen.
I was like, there are people behind me. You guys are gonna get blasted. So.
Did the 1, 2, 3, 4 work out?
Apparently.
I'm
Line mechanic.
not sure.
The
Mika
tethers were
also
easy.
got blasted.
It's not like I can do anything.
Well, I just got raised there, so.
I do not have a screenshot. I didn't have replacement.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
let me start with
Oh,
this.
do you have a screenshot so you can adjust the
Yeah,
marker positions?
I'll give a screenshot.
I think the
It's a very
marker
basic
positions
screenshot,
are
though.
not ideal. I think,
I think-
Mika, you got blasted by a tether, right? I think.
Yeah, so we're
Kinda
split the
like-
safe spot. Should the safe spot be north of the lion?
Kind of like that.
Kind of.
Kind of like this.
That was disgusting. What the hell?
Because it's supposed to be a square.
Yeah, like I think Miku's like almost just solidly in that fire.
I'm guessing the DPS baiting the lions, almost, or like got squished by the fires.
Yeah, well, like we need to like squeeze them. The cones have to be squeezed super tightly, right?
Is there a debuff from the first fire?
Yes.
Yes, you can fire.
I
resistance.
removed the C.
Damn.
Why
Which
did
is
I
why
do
like the tether people are always gonna be the same because me and Miku are sharing the debuff, right? We're swapping off. So like, so when you're soaking the second one, I still have mine. It's like 3 seconds. This picture is
Need
can't see
heavy
shit.
mitigation on the knockback.
But then it would be you for the third one.
Yes, it would be me for the third one,
Yes.
and then you for the fourth one.
Yeah, and
if
then you
if
for the
there's
fifth.
a fourth one.
It should
yeah.
be more like this because it's supposed to be a square.
I don't know. It just needs to be a little bit more room.
Needs to be a little more room.
Like on the north south, I think there was.
Yeah, because it was a rectangle. I told you.
So
Might be a
then
problem.
now the safe spot would be like maybe here.
Squeeze
It's
the-
pretty wide by the time it gets out here, right? I think in the
squeeze
middle
one
it
more
might be.
over.
I think standing out from the line in the middle. maybe.
Squeeze this one more over.
Yeah, it does actually have to be wide, like because the person putting the puddle here, they need enough room. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this.
Just keep making it wider until you're on the edge of the screen, edge of the arena, and then we say you can't do it because it's too far.
Yeah.
Ready
And
check.
The limit is getting clipped from the other person's.
Yeah.
So can 4 north and the Giants not point it at us again?
What was that? Oh,
4 north is pointed at the group stack.
I wasn't made it. Not me this time.
I'm sure 4 north can point it like to one of the sides, just not down. Never down.
Oh yeah, I think somebody died like right before it. We didn't have a number on them.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right. I think so. Yeah, I think he's probably has defender and everything.
Oh yeah, I don't hear Lilith, sorry.
Oh, there's been a request to drop the stack like right here. Slightly higher, so the
Here? Alright.
yeah.
In the top of the C marker.
Yeah, so like so you can aim it here instead.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, sounds good.
Ready check.
Yeah, it's fine, we can deal with it later. Let's go.
Countdown.
Food check.
Shoot.
If you're DPS and you're not near Peanut or Miku, you're gonna have a bad time.
I'm so used to just going in the center here. Sorry. At least I got cured to myself without getting mad at myself.
No.
Alright,
Oh my god, dude.
I guess.
I'll cure 2 Lilith.
I was preoccupied with the positioning on that close and inner card. I didn't think I had. Stack.
Oh, I think I missed.
We might not even.
No, we're good. That was just my fault. Technically, it was your fault for dying, but also my fault for not healing.
I mean, I only died because someone murdered me, but.
Oh. Well, then it wasn't your fault at all.
Ran on top of each other. You're like, what the fuck are they doing over there? Meeting mighty friendly with each other.
Shoot.
I got a Swift Marika 2 out there.
Roro.
I Swift suckered. And I think I'm gonna do that from now on, to be honest with you.
Nothing.
Stack.
I'll do a Marika 2 here. As always. Sorry. My first deal is meant to be Marika 2.
Here comes the sucker.
Marika 2 Raptor. Then I'm gonna do Raptor size Marika 2.
Sucker.
Marika 2 crits north. Here are the plenary Marika 2.
Sucker.
You only have one button.
He did play Blessing too, he's just being funny. Alright, I think I'm going to move one of the Raptors.
Definitely not a sucker.
Well, he did do a sucker.
Okay, we're stacked underneath here.
Yeah.
West.
So I could shield Samba here, or I can shield Samba with the Giant's Fall.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't shield some of that.
Dragon South when you can.
Bubble bubble.
Group stack. Venn diagram the shit.
In, out.
To this north south.
Wait, no, no. AC.
Yeah.
AC out.
Check sides. Check tethers.
One south is dead.
Roro.
Was number 1.
Hearts the 3 marker.
Shoot.
AC out. AC out.
Fuck. So far. Oh, it's not actually that far.
Guys. Alright, you have plenty of time.
Fine.
Second one.
Alright, Lions again. Let's try with this. marker
Watch
side.
Judy on this one.
Oh.
I'm healing him.
Okay, cure 2 Yuri. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Is Lilith big
Shine.
health? No.
Well, Judy's tanking now.
Yep.
Power up gun.
Out in Inner Cardinal later.
Super far later if we get there.
Oh.
Surprising and scary actually. The cross pattern, get out of here! Holy fuck!
Good, you got first bay, I think.
Shoot.
Oh god. Okay. Well,
Out
random.
in Inner
actually,
Cardinal. An Inner Cardinal. Out in Inner Cardinal.
Well, I mean, we're about to get fucked
No, no,
up
no, I
right
think I
here
got shoot here.
again.
Oh, but tethers just go away.
Show us up, show
I'm
us up.
guessing you're
Yeah.
just tethered to the same one.
It's obliteration, right? Is it?
Tether, you're still getting flames.
Just getting roasted constantly.
Yeah.
Shield myself, maybe.
Roasted peanuts.
Wow, was that Enrage?
No, you still
Okay,
got
so that was his name.
Hiroro attacked me right after, so I died. But we did see the entire layout mechanic.
Yay.
Should have known there's gonna be a raid wide AoE after that.
Alright, who
It's
fucked
so
up?
obvious.
Me?
I fucking
Yeah, there
breathed
was no
my
like.
life.
Oh no, but you know what? The giant, it hit me for 92k and I died.
Breath my life 4 people, right?
There was no one in 3 or 4. There was no one on the south side.
Yeah, dude, I got fucking deleted. I was like, I got like 3 fires on me, man.
Well, I was on my way to 3.
Let's see. Did Miku's delete me? Miku's deleted me.
I was in the right spot. I
No,
thought.
no, no. Like that's the whole point, right? Like yours deleted me because the lions actually spawn literally right here on this square.
So DPS had the line tethers that time. How do you guys want the tanks to do the big line? Obviously?
Probably healers first, tank second. No, sorry, tanks first, healers second.
Tanks first, healers last.
Wait a minute.
Because the healer has
Oh
to heal.
no, wait. No, I think it's.
I think the previous one was fine too.
Oh, Miku. No, no, no. JK. Yeah, Miku's fine. I'm looking at Mizu. He's like just press straight on me.
Is the first breath gonna be aimed to the back left of the big lion or back right of it first? Which one do you guys want
back
first?
of the lion.
Just straight.
Yeah,
back.
straight back.
Yeah, into the arena.
Oh, okay.
Because there's 3 breaths, right? So
Yeah.
you need to find at least 3. I don't know. Maybe there's 4. But like, you know, if you're gonna choose more than, you know, 2, then just like 1 here and then just spread out on the sides there.
Okay.
If there's 4, then we adjust further.
So that means 1 tank, 1 healer has to go north, or 1 tank, 1 healer? Frey, do you have an idea which one
we
you
know
want?
this
then?
from Astral suggestion yesterday. We can do Judith and I south, Shu and Lilith north.
Okay,
Tanks
fine.
First,
Thank
healer
you.
second. Yeah.
I just needed to know where it goes. That.
For the third one, I don't know. For the third one, I guess we're gonna have the first person from the other side for the other stack, right? Like, if it's TH tethered first, then then Judith and Lilith will take the third bait from the lion, right?
Okay.
And the non-tethered people, to avoid the bonanza going on in the middle of the arena, they have to be close to the lion as well.
Feels bad, Miku. We got fucked by the other side.
I lived through the first one. At least.
No, you didn't live through the first one. You got wrecked. We both got wrecked by the first tether. And then you got a healer LB.
Oh, that's
Just to get wrecked again.
Just to get wrecked again, because the tethers disappeared and we got wrecked again.
Did you murder us? Are we doing healer, tank, healer, or tank, healer,
Tank.
I mean, the tank's a melee, right? So
Tank,
supposedly
healer,
you would.
DPS. The third,
No,
the
the
third
DPS
breath.
should be taking all 3.
Oh,
No,
the
once-
tethers don't
what-
cycle back.
Yeah, no tethers get distributed again. At least I didn't see any. So it's
Oh,
just like
okay.
if you get
Okay,
tethered.
because like, okay, so what happens, right, is that the big lion debuff lasts longer than the small lion debuff, right? So they can't redistribute it because
Yep.
it would end up redistributing to someone who's gonna then die 100%. So the
tank, healer
small
here.
tether should be on
Tank,
the
healer,
same
tank.
group. Yeah.
Is what I'm hearing. Tank, killer, tank. They
that would-
push it out.
That would, since tank's a melee, that keeps him away from the boss longer, right? Wouldn't you
The
want
healers how to
healer?
heal. I don't know. I don't know how much healing is necessary there after the knockback.
Let's go tank, healer, tank for now. Let's go. Make a decision.
It's gotta be at least 150k, right? Because three rounds of breaths.
We can adjust later.
And the knockback does like 100k.
Alright.
Let's use the tank,
Alright,
killer,
fuck
tank
that
for
shit.
now. That's up tank bad.
Ready check.
Change it.
Oh, so should I save the shield Samba until that knockback?
Yes. Absolutely.
Unavoidable damage sounds good.
I mean, the alternative is sometimes when the giants are at laser mass. But I don't think it would last long enough to cover all 4 lasers.
Nah, you don't. The lasers aren't lethal though. Well, let's go. Worst case, get a knockback, get a breath. Let's go.
Countdown.
Giants aren't lethal. Unless you got hit by something else, but that's not like a mitigation problem.
Shoot.
Did you hit the Miku bun?
No.
God damn it.
I had such a good opener though.
I'm leaving.
Just give the normal curing while it's cooldown.
Keep thinking that's AoE. Judy's gonna kill me.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean,
Okay, second peanut.
24 men has taught us that usually tanks will fuck half the party if you're standing on them.
I know, right?
Sounds accurate.
Like, oh shit, why is the tank here?
Oh, look at all these people standing behind me. Goodbye.
Hey, if you threw a heal there, I had a size and it overhealed 100%. Just letting you know.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, thank God. No, nothing. You didn't see shit. You didn't see me almost kill myself.
Shoot.
Here we go.
Whoa, you guys. Fast on the collapse.
Second shoe. In the middle.
Mighty got 2 Raptor here.
Just a sucker. Sucker in down for
Raptor
me.
size. Is psych enough?
Yeah.
Plenary, Mighty got 2 Raptor. Gonna have to kill it out here.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. You can skip the sucker. Or I can skip the Medicator. You can skip the sucker. Medicator's more healing.
Second peanut.
Okay.
Generation's mine. Not that you probably have Adol yet.
I do not.
sides coming. Reference. Asylum coming.
Iterations of yours. Oh god. Asylum.
Be fine with it. I'll try putting it here because people will be going south.
That's true.
I want to put it dead center. I see out.
Check sides, check tethers. Can't see under the dams. Oh my god, why did
That's
I?
not good. That's not good.
Sorry, that was my bad. I heard very
Roro.
I was thinking, I was like, yeah, I just have to be north of the boss. Can I request that you drop it a little bit closer?
The north one or the south?
The north one.
Got it.
Like, north or closer to
Yeah,
this.
I could drop it.
Tracer Bearden.
Is there an easier way?
I just didn't need to go that far, I guess.
Is there a way to see the hand easier without turning the camera?
No. No.
I had that trouble too, you know. I had to stop healing to figure it out. It's like, all right. Yep.
Then it's like, do you trust me, Josh?
I think Riddle's. I trusted Riddle so much, even though he's gotten us killed so much. Like in E9S, I was like, whatever. I still trust this guy.
Yeah, that way it's like if I'm wrong, then it's just like, well, it's not my fault.
Exactly. Absolve me of all my guilt.
I was just following.
Doesn't matter, dude.
Oh, dude, I will.
If
own
he
up
jumps
to
off that cliff,
shit.
I'm coming.
Ready check.
That's what we did in UCOP.
If I tell you to follow me and I'm wrong, I'll own up to it, no problem. Be like, yo, I fucked up. I didn't even look.
I didn't even look.
I know that one where you admitted, like, I didn't even look, but
Dude, I give
like,
up,
we
dude.
still
I
follow.
don't. I'm just standing here.
The screen will grow.
I will.
Look, what
Countdown.
screen?
The entire screen.
Screen? Which screen?
The one you're looking at.
Yeah. And the glow was like pink, purplish.
Oh,
What?
that
It's blue.
screen.
Is blue?
It's straight up blue. You mean the north mark, right?
Rapturous is not blue, dude.
Oh, okay, okay.
Shoot.
I'm
Unless
might
we're
be
arguing about
colorblind.
different Uh-oh. We do need LASIK.
I absolutely need
Start.
LASIK. I'm legally blind.
Yeah, so he actually might be seeing blue. We don't know that.
There we go.
No, that's.
Yeah, legally blind.
Like, actually.
I've never understood. Like, what does it mean to be like legally blind?
It means you need 100%
You ha-
glasses or contacts to survive.
So like, if you wear glasses full time, you're legally blind. Is that what it is?
Yeah, if you cannot see at all without glasses to the extent of surviving, you're legally blind. I think.
See. So like, without glasses, what can you see?
Blurs of colors.
Okay.
I actually cannot wear glasses. My condition means I have to wear contacts.
I always like wear glasses full. It's like
I
I don't know what
think
this
more
term
like
means, though.
when you still have difficulty seeing even with assistance.
Stack Campino.
No idea. I've never looked into it.
Well, I know I'm legally blind, but I can see perfectly with contacts. With the definition somewhere.
You got a new eyeball. Your eyeball.
Remember eye surgery?
Yeah.
You were just 100% blind that week.
Yep. Well, from one eye only at least. I was able to raid.
I know he's still raiding with one eyeball.
Wow. Don't the docs tell you to like take a rest for your eyes? And
They
isn't
did.
this
but no one
isn't this like the most strainful thing for our eyes?
Phrase like, I have to raid for survival.
I died to Exaflare because I only had one eyeball. I hope you guys.
Perception.
Yeah, no depth.
Oh my god, what did I do? I'm
I
fucking
bet you.
retarded. I'm dead, like 100%, yeah.
I fucked up.
Sorry. I was like,
Yeah,
I
I was
remember
messing
thinking
with
that too.
Shurtcast. I was messing with Shurtcast there, it's just
I was late on the initial shield summon, that's what I was coming from.
I will get Miku.
No, I got him. I got him.
Roro.
Oh, you have Swift. Whatever.
Yeah, that's it. I'll get him.
Sorry. Jerk to it. Are your resources capped to medical one?
I should have some, cause Aeliflow's coming back up.
North. Plenary.
And,
I got to
so-
Raptor. Raptor out.
Okay.
Medic up 10.
Sublimation's mine. Final shenanigans. Obliteration. Or is it a 10? Can you drop it like right here, shit?
Let me see.
No, like where you're standing is fine.
Okay,
actually.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, so like it's not all on the edge of the box. So.
With the sun.
Oh, I need you guys to get out of here.
Side. 3 side.
Right.
We did it.
In a Cardinal out, right?
In under.
Out, right?
In a Cardinal.
Oh, then.
Shoot.
Sorry, I got Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get Aurora.
Yeah, he did.
you did. I just heard 2 calls
I'll
and
give
I
you.
just went with. I just chose one.
Oh, fuck, I need to watch Judy.
I'll let Aurora rest.
Piercing and slashing. Oops. Wrong button.
I had like a Adlo crit in between or something.
Out and
Now it's Intergarden out. Alright, check your tethers. Check your sides. I got the first one, Miku.
Oh fuck! I'm just not taking this.
Fire. Knock back. I'm gonna be over here.
Whoa, Mizu.
Don't breathe on me.
Whoa, I guess you should not back.
I did it!
In a Cardinal out.
Oh shit. Oh, ow!
Oh.
Hey, did it work or no? The
It does
combo.
work.
The
Yeah.
yeah, I got knocked back into a puddle, which will kill you. So don't do that.
Oh,
At least
right.
for the small lions, I don't know how the big lions are doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should probably just anti-knockback that.
Probably easier to do that.
Yes.
I mean, I anti-knockback Shiva, and it comes back up for that mechanic.
I don't want
After
you guys
the-
to anti-knockback because I need to heal you.
Yeah.
If you anti-knockback, it has to be in the middle.
No, I mean, like, yeah, you can just cast it and just run out and slow yourself afterwards.
I don't think the arena has 15 yalms, it's 20 yalms, right?
Huh? No, like, so you stand, like, on the edge of the box to hit box, so you receive the heal, and then you run back out, right? You don't need to go all the way to the
If you're in
side.
the boss, it works 100% alright.
Yeah.
Is the release right after the knockback?
Well, there's a breath, and then there's a release, and there's another breath. So, in a sense, yes, it's right after, but there is time.
The doing the tether exercises.
Yeah. Well, the tether is kind of, yeah, they just... I don't think their tethers change. Let's go. Let's clean it up, and now you just need to see it more at this point. Let's go.
Right?
Yes.
You hit a
yes, I did.
puddle.
Yeah, and then I baited the breath afterwards.
Oh,
which
what did
pointed
Mizu
it
die
down.
to? I got the third.
I have
Oh,
no
second
idea.
puddle?
He probably stepped
Third
on a paddle
puddle?
or fell off.
I'm not sure if I got the second or third.
so you're
but
muted.
Mizu was dead.
Who's been muted
Ready, check.
a long time ago.
Yeah. I keep forgetting you have to do the raptures first, then you move into position for the lines. Thank you,
Countdown.
Frey, for saving my life.
It's always like mechanic, breath, mechanic, breath, mechanic, breath.
Shoot.
So you've been playing Genshin Impact, Judy, or what?
He
Yep.
was. I saw him on Genshin.
You gonna get a Ganyu, dude?
Nah, I don't care about Ganyu.
You don't like Cairo Amber?
I don't like bow users.
Fair enough. Hey,
Yeah.
I know you guys are getting awfully close.
That's fine. Plenty of time. Hashtag. This fucking sounds.
I don't know if you're gonna die from
dangerous.
damage. Alright.
But that was pretty cool flex, Judy and Mizu.
Hey, I'm not gonna heal Lily. Is that okay?
Try it. Like no healing at all?
Nope.
Oh, that.
Oh,
Oh, you
Shoot,
auto
Rora.
that?
I got him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a modest.
Need each
Alright, I'll
other.
Xcog there from now on.
That's good, yeah. I would have to waste stuff otherwise.
Yeah. I will
Take a
Xcog
while.
there.
To the death.
So what kind of 5 stars do you have, Judy?
Yes.
All of it? Oh, okay.
I don't have what was it? I don't have Diluc and Chi-Chi.
I see.
I have everyone else.
Dang.
Well,
Yeah.
oh no, I don't have Klee either. I didn't care about getting Klee.
You didn't clear. Oh, heathen, dude.
Shoot.
I'll get Pina.
Change that. I see the Tetra come in, but after I'm already dead.
Yeah.
Welcome to 14. That shit happens all the time.
I'm surprised Mesa left.
Yeah.
To you, amazing.
And you chose Peanut? Oh, damn.
Well, Mesa technically have more resistances.
It's like Mizu will remember this, dude. Telltale Games.
This is a big boy melee. He'll survive.
Admit-
Got a raptor. Denari. Oh no, Denari not here. I messed up. Oh,
The
he
next
was
one's the big heal for you.
Yeah. I'll cast Medical 1 here.
I'll throw in Blessing. Just in case.
This one's mine.
We got a heal here.
Do you want me to do the curing molds before this iteration?
No, after, please.
We got
Trust the
we
thick
got
of
hella,
oil.
hella regions, but also I have a size here. I don't know.
Check primal. Trace out.
Oh.
Oh, you got fucking deleted. I got him.
Roro.
Group stack. In. Left, right. East, west. Wow, bitch. Much
It's number 3.
It's on the third side.
Chew.
Is that-
hard press?
What is
In,
underside?
East, west, in, east, west, in, east, west, in.
Penny, can you tell me what killed you? Was that pure damage?
I think she got
The-
blasted. She got
Okay.
killed by one of the Owens earlier. My
Yeah.
obliteration.
He wasn't healing. He was weak.
Stuck?
I watched Judy, just because I use Xcog
Yeah,
on
I'll Solas
Peanut.
Tetra. Oh,
He's gonna get
Healthy as
chunked.
fuck. Alright.
Oh,
no, he's fine. He didn't take any damage. Out AC.
Yep, literally everything.
What was this one? Sorry.
Out AC.
Knockback. Out to the AC.
I'm gonna have a straight lion.
yeah.
Another
You
out
guys should do
AC.
it.
Out AC.
If you can get our healer.
Oh, what is this? What did you leave me, Mika? What the fuck? You bitch! What is this garbage?
Should try
That was my
starting
fault.
close to the.
No, no, that was definitely
Yeah,
my
I should have started closer to the boss.
Yeah.
I don't know why I started so far out. And then I got breath.
I was thinking about if the flame would come through. Like, I know we told me that the flame would come first, but I was thinking about it. Just after the arena.
Countdown. Chew.
Hit the Miku button if you haven't.
They fucking leave.
Oh,
I only
God
got
damn you.
one.
Me too.
I'm healing on Lily. X-Cut.
Yeah, X-Calling.
Yo. Efficient healing.
Stack.
A double crit.
This is the clear.
Get the fuck out. You know that's not what he was referring to. Get the fuck out.
Shoot.
Look at you.
What?
Roro.
How did I kill him?
You did a proxy damage?
He only did like 80k. I gotta check that.
Please.
I was topped off.
This is yours.
No,
Wasn't
no
it?
one got this one. Get out of here. Don't pull that shit on me.
She's just asking you a question, bro.
No, she said it as if I missed it. I don't even have it up yet. Get the fuck out.
I wanted to say it once.
Medica 2 Rapture.
Better time. He's like, yo, no, not even close.
I'm in training.
Let me size this card. Oh, Roro.
Oh, we got squished.
Shoot.
Hope I get orange. I got orange. I guess I'll stay here for a second.
Venari. Medica 2 Rapture. Perk 2ing Roro.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'll Medica 2 Rapture as size the first one from now on. And then I expect I need them from you on the second one.
Yeah, I expect to end them for a second one.
I got this one.
So watch Duty take 100 damage from the Tank Buster.
It's not even a tank buster, right?
Oh, it's not
The
that part of the
primal
fight yet.
enemy.
Not yet.
Oh, I got fucking
Whoa, no mitigation.
That's your food.
Oh, I fell off. Feels bad.
Oh, there goes all the mitigation.
Ah, use it now.
Food opening.
Under in the kernel. It's 3.
Oh,
Under the cardinal.
it's so fucked. I wanna get my cast. Damn it.
Any attack.
No casting here.
Ah, I guess I won't be able to get cast off now.
Shoot.
Stack on peanut. Stack on peanut.
This is the watch Duty moment.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna Rapture as
Yep.
size.
I'm ignoring him from now on. That was actually kind of scary.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Okay, you get incidental healing. Raptor
Okay.
Intercardinal
shit, right.
out. Alright, let's have the line.
Oh, I could just be on the
Big
spot.
healing.
Knock that. Intercardinal
Oh,
out.
really
Oh, I got fucking Miku, please.
I ran right after the knockback. Like I hesitated like 200 milliseconds, and then I went out.
Is he done with the? Oh, okay, okay, we can do
I
it.
kind of feel like I should get knocked back.
Spinner fine. I got banner.
No.
Nope, I don't.
Yeah.
Getting Judy.
Shoot.
Okay.
Alright, well, new mechanics. Good luck, guys.
ACO.
Roro.
Junction
Time?
time.
Every mechanic is group
Lugger
stack.
stack.
Hit people. You're not getting here.
Group stack.
Ooh.
Stock.
Stacking the ley lines.
Yeah, please.
Junction shield.
AC out, AC out, AC out.
Is Judy gonna get fucked up?
I got bullet.
Okay.
I'm Kirtuing Lily.
Obliteration.
Probably area spam into enrage.
I have no answer.
I'll just.
It's okay. I'll suck her.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Now that looks like in range.
We did it. She gonna talk shit before she does it again?
Another obliteration.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. She's talking shit.
Oh, did we get the animation going?
Farewell, get wrecked.
Yeah. Wait, so who do you run with in Genshin then?
Obviously not you.
No. I
solo
mean
game,
his
yeah.
lineup. Yeah, it's a solo game for the most part.
So for the people taking the big lions north and south, the second, I think they need to take the knockback to get into position.
Yeah, it's fine. You can take the knockback.
Otherwise, you don't get healed.
You know, I went to Northern Lion, but I still got the second breath.
Yeah, you can't go to the north. You have to go east-west. If you're not baiting it, you should just go east-west.
But I had to bait the third one.
Yeah, then you bait the third one afterwards, right? Because the second one you go east-west, and then the third one you do the primals, and then you go north or south again as usual to bait the third one.
Oh, I see. So there's a lot of time. Wait, okay. So after I bait the first, there's gonna be knockback. So I go east or west, and then come back in, do the primal, and then go out and bait the third one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just if you're tether collapsing, heal. Just go back out.
Okay.
I don't. What's the issue? Like, what's the issue dropping the photo in the middle? if you're not gonna explain, then we should just pull. We have one pull.
I think because he said it doesn't work if I'm north, but
It
I'm,
doesn't
we're-
work. Why? Or he just
No,
responds
no.
to
But
you.
now I'm going east or west, right? Before the primals happen anyway, so it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't mind doing left.
No, that's because Peanut baited. She wasn't supposed to be there to begin with. It's nothing to do with the puddle. Let's go.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move east or west instead. Then I'll be far from the lion.
Oh, the non-tether people are going
Well,
to the carnival.
Sure.
The lions aren't in, huh?
well, I mean, you can go north and south. Just don't bait the big lion, right? That's pretty much it.
I was concerned about that, but now I have an easy answer.
Let's go.
Countdown.
Because we started at a weird time.
You should move up, see, so we can see the border of the lion breath, ish.
Shoot.
You guys see she held until that final release for like half a minute. That was so rude.
And we couldn't attack her.
No, like, I mean the primal release. She cast a stock and then like a minute later she cast the release.
No.
I'm working on it.
Open on
Shit.
the side.
Because I wasn't paying attention.
Nah.
Mizu, can you
How do you want to do that movement from now on, Miku?
Well, I should definitely be staying away from D, so you're going the right way. I should be going towards.
Okay.
Let's go. We have like one pull.
Countdown.
oh food?
Well, that's your problem.
Didn't he give you like 100 foods?
Just go do X for like 4 times in a row. That'll solve your problem.
Oh god.
Shoot.
Contemplate what you're doing in this game.
Forget about taking cold showers, just run multiple experts.
What am I
Okay.
doing with my life?
You got food from Lumi.
Roro? Oh no.
Lumi is not Roro.
I just thought it was like tank food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I'm gonna go in
Lumi-
here for the soil.
Lumi sent me food to give to the replacement tank. Food and pots.
Oh my god.
Rora.
Oh,
My bad. Okay.
trolling my
Walked
ass.
away. Wait a minute.
I'll heal Lily. But you don't have X card.
I have it actually. It's just not potent at all.
Somewhere.
I can get against you.
Roro.
I'll slow rest when he has a count obliteration. Getting me good. And then I'll get Judy after.
Shoot.
Nice shot. Go for the purple guy. I got Bene. Actually, we're fine.
This is your add-on. Shit. It's nice knowing you guys.
Why?
Okay, I was about to eat shit. I was just wondering.
Yeah, no, I held the healing till the end. She doesn't even have a gas sack.
Obliteration.
Oh, I want cooldown, sorry.
That's okay.
Primals. I understand. Obliteration.
Stay in the outside.
Hearing what's this one?
Play dagger.
I guess I'd have to do much.
North south out.
It's 4 side?
How they say.
Oh.
Okay, bro.
What?
We gotta heal though.
Feel bad if you got snapshot inside. No action.
3 seconds of healing.
I put a thing on Judy.
Yeah.
Bad thing, I mean Benson. I'm starting to get the heal. I'm not gonna have Bene anymore, so.
Okay. Check your tethers. Check your sides. Check sides. North, south. Or knockback.
Oh! I'm gonna die.
The heals.
Knockback. North, south out for the primal after the Brad. North, south out. Oh, a little scary. Breath. Okay, yeah, so there's 6.
Go 4 side?
Okay. I'll give you
Roro.
Thank you. Don't know why I didn't get missed. I was in the middle of the arena.
Pero
mind. Oh god damn.
Back on the boat. Back on the boat.
So,
I feel like they removed the whole rescue to cancel the animation, huh?
yeah. You saw me do it, right?
Regarding
Yeah.
all out.
And I called them out. Yeah, I was logged for like a million years. I got raptors.
And spread.
I don't have
God.
many. Oh my lord.
Junction Titan, probably. Used to be what Intercardinal out was that?
And I called it out, yeah, so I think it was going to 4.
Why is it 4 and not 3?
Because we usually do left, right? If we want to do 3 instead.
No, I don't know. Because the first half we do right side, right?
Yeah, we'll do 3.
Obliteration.
Can I just kill the guys here?
Shoot.
Ooh, the fat 20%.
Well, it's a question of how low do we actually need to get it.
Oh, you don't think we have to kill it?
Well, it depends, right? Sometimes it's at
If it's like
15,
Kefka,
right?
like, is that low enough?
Well, I feel like
Yeah.
X death was like 55%. There,
60%.
Is
okay?
it low enough? It's like, I think we have to kill it, my dude.
My dude.
My dude.
Yeah, that's true. So it does look like you can be right. You
And
can be in
on
front of the lion. I think
Just
Miku
little bit
probably
up.
has a good perspective, yeah, of where you can be to not bait it. But
Okay.
still
Well, I'll review it and then we can adjust it if need be. So
slightly less running that way.
Thank you, Judy.
thank you,
Coming in last
Judy.
minute.
Thank you for
Yep.
wasting your time with us.
Hey, what group did you like? What team setup do you run with, Judy?
he really wants to play Genshin with you. Okay.
No,
You haven't
I just
noticed
want to know
already?
his composition. So I could call him trash.
Yeah, I'm trash.
Well,
I
the
don't run
taste.
Pyro, so I'm automatically trash.
Oh, you're garbage, dude. Don't talk to me.
Yeah, fuck Pyro.
Are you Electro then? I'm
It's not
assuming.
Pyro meta anymore, it's Zhongli meta actually.
Yeah, Kaching was my first 5-star slot.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. Disgusting.
Actually, I think I'm gonna move the markers next time, and then I'm gonna adjust the diagram to make space on north and south to be able to hit the boss without and have space to go up without